Okay, we should be live. Perhaps a little bit.
Little bit live.
Yes. Thank you for Egguna for being not first. Tatti Siili for being first. Can't believe this. And Citronelli for being third. And then there's the Shostia Vant.
It's for me.
It's for you. So here's Kuupi as well, guys.
Very much.
We got a lot of sand inside the building and sort of leveled as well. I was hoping we'd get another pile of sand delivered today, but I didn't get any reply from the dude, and I tried to call him, but he didn't answer. So
not looking promising.
yeah, so I'm doubting we'll be getting more sand today,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But there's still plenty of stuff we can do over the weekend, so I don't think it's too bad. Yesterday I had a little bit of a tumblino with the Avant. So I was delivering it from the side of the building, like trying to turn it so that I would like scoop it inside the building.
The sand.
The sand, to get into the handicrafts room. And when I was reversing out of it, I noticed that it like kept going deeper and deeper, and there was like less and less space for me to maneuver. But when I was reversing out of it, it just fell to the side.
Yeah.
And right next to the spruce fence, and it was quite a project to rescue Avant from there.
Yeah.
But we did manage. But yeah, we're now contemplating not using that side anymore. So for the next sand delivery, we're hoping we could maybe make a pathway inside the garage, then making like a ramp down to the garage with the Avant and just deliver it that way. But we'll see.
It's going to be Avant's first time in the garage.
Yes. Just that I'm a bit worried because we have to compact the sand, of course, but even then I'm like worried that if there's like a too steep of an angle, it's gonna start burying itself again, and if it buries itself in the sand, I don't know what we'll do about it. So that's even with the compacted sand, I feel like there is a possibility of that. We just have to make sure that the ramp is like extremely, how do you say it? Not steep, the opposite of steep, guys. That's what we want.
Maybe we should put some like planks.
Yeah, I was thinking using the Euro pallets already. So
oh yeah. The Euro pallets would be actually
at least those, but even then I feel like it might be interesting.
Yeah, not something we would like to do, but it is the best.
Because the other option is to get more like the coarse gravel and just fill that side all the way.
Yeah.
My phone is ringing, so I guess I'll mute and answer. So you guys can
I guess I need to mute as well.
Okay, so apparently we are getting sand then.
Yay!
So yeah, the guy didn't answer me anything and didn't answer my calls, but I think he maybe then saw the email and has like forwarded it somewhere or something, because there's a guy asking like, where is it? Then it has to be like a new one, because we've had like, by now at least like 10 deliveries. And it's
Yeah.
been a long time since I've gotten a call before, like, because at the start I think I got like 4 deliveries straight. They were like someone calling me, like, where is it? How do we get there? Can I turn around and all that kind of stuff, which makes sense for them to like ask it beforehand. But I guess it has been the same guys then doing it until now. So now I guess it's a new guy again. But yeah, he said that he'll be like 30-ish something like minutes, and he'll be here. So he was asking if we are here as well. So
Yay,
just-
winning!
so yeah, it's sand time then after all.
Yeah, so Avanting for you.
Yes. So yeah, it's gonna be, I guess, interesting. I think the plan for myself was that I'll first grease up the Avant,
Oh yeah.
because it's been again like at least 5 to 10 hours. I feel like, because the beam is again squeaking. I feel like that's the one part we are not like greasing properly. But again, I looked at the manual, I looked at all the places where you're supposed to grease it, and it is those 2 knobs that I do grease.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just maybe, I guess I could try and put more in or something, because I just feel like if you just put in too much, it's gonna like spray out and stuff. So I don't know if that's the solution either. So I don't know, guys.
Avan just like squeaking.
Yeah, but it's
This-
like only that part. It's
Yeah.
like I feel like otherwise we're doing it's okay. But it's the beam,
Hello, squeaky Avant.
squeaky beam. But yeah, I guess we can do a quick scramble before we start then.
Yeah, my father is already there
Yeah, you
working.
can maybe see on there.
And one of my friends is going to join us a little bit later, so actually,
Also, the chat phone seems to have died, because I think I can see Citronelli's message on the stream, but I don't see it on the
Nice.
phone.
oh, I'm coming closer.
Why am I not seeing any chat messages here? Is there any, guys? Surely there has to be. There's been a hell of messages. What the hell, guys?
What the hell?
What is this?
Oh no, we need to fire the Sandman.
You need to fire the chat phone. Okay, now I
Here
can
you
see
are
something.
being ignored.
But I can only see we're being ignored again. I can't see any previous messages. I guess I can have to go here and look through those. Let's see if I can still see the new ones coming up. Hellost. There's the Seribot is here. There's Orange Hellost. Hellost. It's
Yeah.
only saying I hate sand. Bad sand, dude, fire him completes. Rude Sandman, yeah. Also hello Tatti Sili, hellost.
Yes.
Rude Avant driver, what the hell? Is it beachfront property now with all the sand? Yeah, it's feeling like that, surely. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, bring me a sand. Make it the sandiest that I've ever sand. One scramble away from Dune. Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe you guys got ignored again. I'm hoping that if there's any upcoming messages, those would show up. So maybe I'll just test the commands again if those work. That was weird. Because I can still see the activity stuff on the chat, but I don't see the previous messages. That's wild.
I have one of those odd bees.
But yeah, let's do some quick scramble. But yeah, so I was just slandering the Sandman, and then another Sandman called. So it's all good, I guess. Then from bonus round we have chicken and chips, 7 pounds. It's looking a bit like a mess. Then we have waffle with Nutella.
Oh, waffle with Nutella all the way.
I was looking at if it has anything else, but I think that's
It's
it. But
quite
yeah, I
boring
think
looking, but-
I think it's still like, for me, I'm always a sucker for sweet stuff. So
Yeah.
then we have from England lemon and garlic chicken flatbread.
You are the kind that would eat Nutella straight out of the bottle
Not
with
really.
the
No, I
spoon.
don't think that's. I feel like it has to have something. It's a bit too sweet for that. Then Charles sweet pork bao buns. This is a hard one. I feel like this is like an advertisement
yeah,
picture,
it is.
so it's a bit
Let's
unfair.
take the other one. Yeah, the
No, but what would
flatbread.
people choose? There's no price data on this either. I think people would go with the out there.
No.
Both of them had like massive percentages though. Hopefully no World Cup entries today, yeah. Oh please, it's really drooling there. England barbecue pork burrito jackfruit is available. And then
Are these
Sunday
almost
dinner.
like
This could be like all
yeah.
like promo pictures.
Yeah.
Although I think this one is in someone's hands, so I guess it might not be. Just maybe these are
Yeah.
like on the right side, mayhaps. Guess it's
Sunday
when it's like, I gotta
dinner.
dip out. My phone is dying. Have fun with the sand castle completes. Thank you for being here, Citronelli. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Catch you later. Guys, I have no idea. I have surely the pork burrito instead of.
Sunday. No.
Okay.
No.
What the hell?
You're not listening to me.
Never. Bombay chicken curry with garlic and coriander naan, rice and mango chutney. 7.5, and then beef chili con carne.
Must be the chicken curry.
I'm gonna listen to you for this once, and it's gonna be a mistake. I already knew it. Then we have a breakfast special: sausage, egg, and cheese, battered fish sandwich. This is a weird one.
Yeah.
Maybe the right side. Guys, we got one. 1 out of 4, guys.
Yes.
It's all gonna go great after this, surely. Korean barbecue cauliflower wings. Sounds diabolical. Sunday roast looks diabolical.
Is it the Sunday roast again?
I wonder.
Except it was Sunday dinner that we
Yeah,
went.
I actually don't know.
No, we didn't went with the
Maybe the left side. Because we stop overthinking this.
cauliflower wings.
Yeah, it sounds horrible,
Yum,
but
yum,
people
yum.
don't
They
read.
are
They
actually
just
quite good.
probably, yeah. Then from England, cheesy chips. It's unmelted cheese, guys. Diabolical. And then Scotch egg. That's insane, the price here. $5.50 for a Scotch egg sounds insane. I like how they have bitten into it to show us like what's inside, because otherwise I would never have known there's an actual egg inside there. So maybe the chips then.
Oh, the unmelted cheese.
Yeah,
Yes, it is calling us.
yeah, unfortunately it is.
Only mushy bees are
Missing, yeah.
missing.
Sunday dinner in Yorkshire pudding, or then fish and chips with mushy peas and curry sauce.
Oh,
And there we have it.
there
we have it.
there
We
it.
called for it.
Just what I ordered. I think
You
it is the
called and it
dinner.
on. Yeah, actually. I
Oh,
don't
actually
know.
no. The oh,
Yeah,
the yeah.
I
It,
think it
maybe
has
it
to
is
be
the
the
mushy
fish.
fish. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Guys, we fixed our
The
act and
picture-
got it together.
picture was so bad.
Then we have this diabolical burger. We have seen this before. It's diabolical, guys. And then chicken katsu burger. This is also looking horrible, but I actually don't know.
I think it is the chicken katsu burger is better.
Denied.
No, it was not.
Denied. Both are like horrible percentages. I guess this today might be like similar percentages,
It could be, yeah.
because they have been like within 5, I think. Apple and mince pie crumble with custard. You can't see anything. Or then burger with gherkins. I like how it's in plural there, the gherkins.
Gherkin.
Yeah, Orange Creek, I feel you with the burgers. They're also diabolical.
Yeah.
This is also like something else. I actually have no idea. Maybe the
Apple.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the apple pie. Then from England, double cheeseburger. I like how they have opened it up and it's
Goodness, at first I thought there
looks
was
horrible.
a but.
Then cheeseburger.
That is not looking pleasant.
I don't like either of these.
I don't like the hands.
Yeah, maybe we go
It
without
looks like
hands.
a bat.
Yeah, without hands was better, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was diabolical, guys.
Oh, but we won.
We still beat the community
Whoop, whoop.
average, so I guess I like how it's in red here, the forgivable Scranner with the 6 out of 10, but then it's like green here with beating community average, so it could have gone worse. Not by much apparently, but
Yeah. Today
we-
is a good day.
it looked like it's gonna go horribly wrong.
Oh, it's going smoothly.
Yeah, we saved it.
Yeah, but
The forecast was saying that it's gonna rain like crazy at like around 5 to 6
Yeah.
p.m. So we're hoping to end before then.
I like it how your sideburn has curled.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it
growing
is a
my
little bit
sideburns like
more
Nat.
moist, so it has curled.
Yeah, Nat is also growing her sideburns, so I'm gonna do the same.
Oh, no. Did you use curling iron on them?
Very much.
Just a little sideburn.
Also, hello Joshi, good day.
Hello.
Chat message here. What the hell is this?
What message here?
What does this mean? Good day, chat
Oh, I
message
can put
here is
my-
diabolical.
Sunglasses back on. Now that we are done with the...
You can see it's a bit hot when this thing is like sweating like crazy. It's also
I'm-
like dropping water on me.
I'm having one of these iced
Yes,
drinks
frozen
again.
ones. Slushy boy.
Slush, no, it's unfortunately it is not slushy. It is,
Yeah, it's a bit past.
yeah, past slush.
There's also that's a new kind of orange soda.
Yeah,
It's like a Finnish made as well.
yeah, this is quite,
It's a bit different. It is not bad. It's also
No.
maybe not better, but it's like up there on par.
It's
I would
quite
say.
nice and fruity, but I think this is more for like enjoying your drink than drinking it. So when
Hydrating.
when you are thirsty, the Fanta is better for that.
Yeah.
It is more refreshing. This is like sweet and fruity.
Mm.
It's like it has like some other orange citrus fruit in it. Except
Yeah,
it is
like
apple. Apple, no apple, but
no, there's apples
orange.
in it, I guess.
Apple.
Oh, damn.
No.
Dang, I missed the scramble. You just missed it, Josh. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Where were you when we beat the community average? Can't believe
All
it.
the good food.
Yeah, there weren't that many of those actually. There was hardly any that I would have eaten myself. Growing sideburns like that, yeah. She keeps making a number out of it, so I have to pay homage.
And
To
curl
that.
yours.
Yes.
You're
also
just
curl mine.
flexing.
Yeah. At this point, it is what it is. But yeah, in the background you maybe see Eguna's father already working, so I think maybe we should also get a move on.
Yeah. I'm going to lose my mic privileges from now on.
For
Because I
all
need to be
eternity.
muted anyways and it
Yeah, I guess.
disconnects then.
Yeah, if you're muted for long enough.
Yeah. And then we are getting company. More company.
Yeah, a friend of yours is coming to help.
Yeah. So I guess I will go.
Okay, now I'm getting another phone call, so I'll mute again for a little bit. Okay, it was the sand guy, the ground dirt and gravel delivery guy, and calling that I tried to call him. I was like, yeah, your guy already called, and he was like, yeah, I actually forgot to respond, but I got it. You need to refresh stream. I noticed the chat was a little delayed for me. Oh, interesting.
No.
Interesting. At least if it's okay now, it's all good. There's a Scoopy there. So yeah, I guess I'll go get the grease gun. So that's gonna be the first order of business, is to grease up the Avant, because we've been driving it crazy style. I did mention, I guess there might be people, at least Josh, you weren't here. I managed to drive the Avant almost to the side, like sideways. Almost fell over with it. So that was fun. That was fun. Do we have paper here? Where's the paper? Can you go and look? I'll go move the chat. Ekkona is accusing me of hiding the paper, guys. Surely I don't know such thing. Surely, guys. But here's the grease gun. And here's the Avant. But yeah, I will show you the crime scene at a later time. Avant is a paid actor for real, yeah, actually. Facts. Guess I can maybe put you guys here again. Yeah, I could have found the paper, very nice. Very nice. Scoopy is waiting. So yeah, let me go get Scoopy. I think that's all then. All I need for the...
Scoopy will be there when there is grease to be had.
Yes. Scoopy wants to get greased as well. Crime scene looking like a COD map right now. This is not the crime scene yet, guys. The crime scene is next to the building over there where the spruce fence is. That's where the things escalated. But yeah, so I have to lift the beam up because again we can't access all the spots where we need to grease it unless we lift it up a bit. So I'll start by that. Start by doing that. Oh yeah, the key is already there. I guess I also put in the battery. Show you guys. Let's open the window. The window here, I feel like if there's any feedback I would give to the manufacturer of Avant is that they should make the window somehow stay open, because the way the handle now works, you can't really lock it open. And it would be nice if you could I'll just lift the beam up. Lift the beam up like so. And that would be it for now. Then we'll grease it up. Do I still need to go and get them? Because we've used like handles to clean up like around the places where we put the grease in. Do I need that, or are these more or less clean? Maybe I can do without. But yeah, what's up with Joshi? Trip is getting close. I also have like pair of gloves with like holes at the. Guys, you can see my pale skin from this ET finger because there's a hole in it. Can't believe this. But yeah, apparently we're getting sand, so sand is coming. Let's see. Let's clean up the places first. But yeah, there's plenty sand. I could show you guys the progress as well before we get to compacting. Show you guys what has happened since the last stream. Last stream was last Friday, so it's actually been a week. And I feel like we've gotten quite a lot of things done within that week, so hopefully you guys will agree that we haven't been like lazy about. I guess all the haters would be like, that's all? You've had a week and that's all? Can't believe this. But yeah, I'm cleaning up the nozzles or whatever you call those, where the grease is put in. It's actually relatively clean, but I guess it just means that we're now doing it frequent enough that it's not too bad. The trip is getting close. I've been trying to be productive this week, but usually end up gaming with Ray. We started a new game that's like Ark Raiders, but like fantasy theme. She's away for the weekend, so now is my time to get working on it. It's very nice. How does the combat work in if it's like Ark Raiders style, but with like fantasy theme? Is it still like, is it like magic and stuff, or? Because I feel like with Ark Rangers it's like heavily shooting based. So I'm wondering what kind of ranged options you have. And more so, what non-ranged builds do you have? There's still one more place I need to access. Spread. I think there's there's another one here. I don't know if I cleaned this one already. Sort of clean-ish, but okay. As we got a lot of grime. Productivity week, very nice. Very nice. I've been playing Mass Effect in the evenings. I played the 1 and 2 when I was like maybe like middle school or something, like a lot younger. But I never played the third one. So now I'm like playing through all of them, and hopefully I'll have like enough, I don't know what to call it, perseverance that I'll actually play the third one as well. So not just like beat the second one and be like, yeah, I'm done now, guys. Let's find new games to play. But yeah, it's greasing time. Yeah, basically like Dark Souls type combat, and as for the classes you have like Sorcerer Hunt. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Is it free to play, or? So I feel like many of those genre games nowadays are free to play. I personally don't even know if I prefer them to be or not. Because I feel like if a game is free, there's less of an, what do you call it? It feels like there's less of a punishment for like getting banned and stuff, because you can just make a new account. And I just remember like from Team Fortress 2 back in the day that when they did make it free, there like the amount of hackers and stuff, or like cheaters, just like exploded. Because again, when the game is free, there's like, okay, I lost my account I made specifically for this. It's like not really a punishment. So for that sake, I feel like having a price on it would make sense. That's the papers are flailing about. Why did no one warn me about this? Why did no one told me that in the wind the papers unravel? Guys, I did my best. I did the best I could. I did all I could. Some of the other teams are stopping me from doing my objectives though. Can't believe this. Can't believe the BM. That's diabolical. Why would they be so cruel? Very nice. I need to do all the Mass Effects again. Yeah, I like sort of speed ran through the first one, Mass Effect 1 being, because I was thinking like mechanics wise it's a bit outdated. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like do like 100% thingy on that one, but I'm thinking of putting more hours into the second one. Guess I need more paper. The gun is getting dirty now. Can get it for free if you have Game Pass Ultimate, but otherwise it's 10% off at them. How pricey is it? I'm actually happy that there is a price for it. Again, for if it was a free to play, there would be more unwanted characters in there. Surely, guys. And before I'm gonna get cancelled for amateur wants people to have to pay for games. Those that can't afford it should not be gaming. Guys, I never said that. Can't believe this. I'm just an innocent man. How does the quote go? We're just innocent men. We're just normal men. But yeah, Game Pass Ultimate I think is a pricey one. I'm assuming that's the most expensive version. But yeah, you might see that there's like pieces of spruce on the Avant. That might be because of me taking a bit of a tumble with the spruce fence at the back of the, well, at the side of the plot. Might be related, guys. Just mayhaps. It's about 31 AUD with the 10% off. You should look into it first. You may or may not like it. It kind of reminds me of Werewolves Meet 2, but at least in this one you can see everyone in the lobby. Also a bit of Helldivers as well. 3-player co-op. 3 players is interesting. I feel like nowadays, it's always 4 or just like 2 people. I feel like a group of 3 is somewhat rare. But yeah, I doubt it would be a game for me because I don't really play. I haven't played like Ark Raiders, I haven't played Tarkov, I haven't played like. Well, I guess Helldive is the only one out of those kind of games that I have played. And even that I haven't played much of it. It's usually getting a group together consistently and like enough is the trouble. Because for example right now I feel like I can only play during like late evenings. And then in games like those where you sort of get the FOMO if you're not like playing at all times. Like with Helldivers for example, I feel like the motivation for me to play it dropped significantly because I was playing it on the like already when it came out, like on launch, and then like within a month or so I played it a few times, and all the time there was like more and more war bonds coming in, and I was like, yeah, I haven't even gotten close to the previous ones. So I was like, yep, clearly not made for me. It's, I guess, a tricky thing to balance for like game developers. If you think about it, like you have hardcore gamers that are like screaming for more content, and then you have people there like, yeah, I can do with whatever you have already for a long time. You don't need to rush it. So I guess it's a balancing between those two. I'm trying to get a good amount there, because this is the beam that keeps squeaking. So hopefully that's enough. 3-player co-op would be close to Warhammer Space Marine. Oh yeah, actually true. Yeah, I think that one also had it. But I just feel like for like market-wise, I feel like it's such a established sort of a thing having 4-player multiplayer that it's a bit risky going against it. Because I know many people have like a dedicated group to playing like Deep Rock Galactic, playing like Left 4 Dead, playing like Payday, all those kind of games that came in. All of those games. So going with the 3-person group is a bit risky when you have like ready-made groups of people waiting to play. Because that would mean that one's left out. But yeah, I don't know if that really affects sales then. If someone just gets shafted. You have a group of 4 people, and whenever a 3-player game comes in, you're the one getting shafted, guys. That's diabolical. I agree, but also I wish this game would also give us the option to do 2-player duos. And sometimes I just want to be chatting with Ray, and sometimes, oh, is it like forced? Like, do you have to get the 3rd person in? That's wild. That's insane. I'm also not like a fan of not being able to say that this is like a private group, and I don't want anyone from the outside joining. So yeah, that's actually wild. That's wild, guys. Okay, I was like, I can't get it out, but maybe I can. There we go. I think that might be the last one. Mayhaps. Can't keep up with the warbonds, but it's still possible to play it without. Of course, yeah. But it's still like in games like that, you're sort of like, yeah, I'm being left behind, sort of feeling. And again, I feel like that's a sort of an impossible equation for the developers to tackle, because again, there's like such a variety of like hours people play, from like a few hours a week to like goddamn 50 or even more. So trying to keep everyone happy, I think, is an impossible task. So you'll have like people complaining regardless. Either way, they're either complaining that you're like doing too much or you're doing too little. Either solo or 3-player, that's diabolical. That's actually diabolical. I wonder if there's like any actual reason to do it like that. Sounds to me like there isn't. But yeah, I think that's about all greased up. So I'll then take the more. So there's Elias, Eguna's friend, coming in to help with the sand. You know, sand is coarse, rough, gets everywhere. Gets everywhere where it isn't supposed to. But yeah, it's also really windy today, which I don't really mind. I don't think any of the work, well actually yeah, I guess since I'll be lifting the compactor with the Avant, so I guess for that it might be a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I don't think otherwise it really matters if it's windy or not. It's a bit cooler because otherwise it would be like extremely hot. But yeah, I'll take the grease gun away. I think I might then put you inside the Avant for a little bit while I then get the compactor with it. Almost threw the trash inside the bottle bag, guys, don't do that. That's for recycling. Oh yeah, there's the grease gun still. Are there bots in that game then? Because I feel like Arc Raiders surely has, and many of those kind of games have bots to fill in there in case a lobby doesn't have enough players, kind of dilemma. So yeah, I'm back. I don't know if you can see me, if it's wide enough. If the lens is wide enough to show me. Can I actually, let me check, can I actually get rid of the scoop already now? There's like these mechanical thingies you have to lift. There we go, that's the first one. Because when you lift those up, you can then get rid of the bucket. Okay, that means that I don't need to get out again to get rid of those. But yeah, I'll move you guys into the Avant. For now at least. I think for when I'll actually do the compacting, I think it would make sense for you guys to be somewhere else. So I think I'll move you back to the tripod then. But for now I think I'll move you guys inside, because otherwise I would have to be like mindful of where to place you guys. Keep moving you. So just bear with me for a second. Bear with me. There's a like a stand over here. It's almost like this was intended, guys. Almost like that. Sometimes it looks like there were bots running around, so potentially, yeah, I feel like it's sort of like necessary for a game like that, because they can't be like 100% that there's gonna be enough players on like launch and like the days after, so for people to have experience in the game, they would need to have someone to fight. So sure, but yeah, I'll go inside the Avant myself now. I already know it's gonna be diabolically hot in here. There's the door. But yeah, I also need to remember the sand guy is coming in. So I'll have to be mindful of that. Because I don't think I'll be hearing it once I'm inside here, but surely the others will come and get me. Surely, guys. think they roughly had about 100,000 on launch day. Okay, yeah, I think again, like, I don't know if it's luck. Maybe you could say that they got lucky, because I don't think that's like that has been the case for everyone. So like, still I would feel like they would have to account for the fact that maybe there isn't that many players. So yeah, we get rid of the scoop. The bucket, I don't know what to call it. I guess scoop is the term we should use. And then we go backwards. Then we have you guys have seen it before, we have the forklift spikes, but I actually took away one of the spikes on this, so it's now like a forklift spike, but just one. And the reason for that is that since I'm lifting the compactor, I only need one of those forks to be there. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit tricky, I think, to get in, like take with the Avant, because it's like in an angle. Diabolical, guys. Also, like, I'm hardly seeing what I'm doing. I feel like you guys might see more than I do. Okay, I'm just pushing it now. Let's try again. Actually, I might be in a wrong angle for that. Let me fix the angle of it. Maybe this is better. Also, the chat phone is in the way because I'm trying to like lean forwards. So I blame you guys. Nowhere near where it's supposed to be, guys. What the hell? I'm regretting putting it in there now. I was thinking like it's gonna be easier to pick it up surely, but no, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, we got the one, I think. One side is in. I guess we can pull it out at least. That might help. If we can get it out in the open. Just maybe. And now maybe, guys. There we go. There we go, guys. That was unnecessarily hard. But yeah, there we have it. So now you see we have one fork. But there are no dedicated OCE servers, but it seemed to run okay for us. Is OCE like Oceania? Whatever, how do you pronounce that? That's what the hell. But yeah, basically Australia and stuff. But yeah, you can see we have a forklift, but only one fork. There's also a chair where I'm supposed to go with this, so that's bloody lovely. That's what can I say except that's bloody lovely. But yeah, so I'll have to tie in a hook of sorts through this, and I guess I'll just leave it somewhere like here. I guess for you guys to see it's horrible, but I don't know if there's any other options. I don't know if you'll see me see me around it at least. Can I get out? Is there too much trash? Oceania, how do you say that? Oceania? What the hell, guys? Joshi, what is this? Coming in with like fancy words. Diabolical. Truly diabolical. But yeah, it's time for me to get the compactor then. Let's see if I can get out. I believe Joshi just laughed. Diabolical. Guys, there's so many bricks here. There's also again the chair here, that's diabolical. Everything is now diabolical. It's like I've learned a new word, guys. You know, when a kid learns a new word, it's like spam F. Spam the word to use the word. So yeah, here's the compactor. You've seen it before on stream. We've done some compacting on stream already. We did the sides, like the side of the buildings, because there was the gravel placed. So we've done that on stream already. But yeah, now also thank you Joshi for the lurk, much appreciated. So yeah, now we'll have to do compacting inside the building. But yeah, the plan is to tie a hook kind of thing. So basically this guy, a hook like this, we need to tie it here. So we can then use this hook to hoist up the compactor. You can maybe see, I don't actually know what the angle you guys have. I'm sure you can see me, but I don't know if you can see the compactor or not. But yeah, I'll just do some simple diabolical knots here. That should be fine. I've done this once already. The tricky part is that because there's insane amount of extra of this like rope. Like how do we keep it without making it tangle everywhere? So that's why I like making a million knots here. So yeah, I guess that's what you'll be seeing me do now, is just trying to tangle this boy in here so that it stays with us and doesn't like go underneath the tires and stuff, because that would be a lot of awkward had we had that happen. Let's do some diabolical knots. Surely whoever has to untie these, which will be me in like 2 hours, surely they will appreciate. Guys, surely. That's not if I've ever seen one. I can hear them talking about beers in there while they are shoveling sand. So maybe sand shoveling gets you thirsty, guys. So yeah, we now have a hook. Hook we can use, and then I guess I can pull this machine a bit closer. I guess we can get it from here, I think. So yeah, the next question is, where do I place you guys? Because I guess you could be with me for when I place the compactor inside. Actually, where do I even start? Do I start in the technical room? I guess I could. It's gonna be the most awkward compacting in the technical room though. It's gonna be awkward in the bathroom as well, but I feel like the technical room is gonna be worse because of the sheer number of pipes going in there. So there's like hella protective pipes. But yeah, I guess I could have you guys there while I place the first one, but then I guess it would make sense for me to move it somewhere else. because I will just like reverse Avant away from there because I don't want it to stay up there on like there, because it's gonna probably start reversing on its own when it's in like a steep hill. But yeah, I also need ear protectors. I would also need the tripod where you guys will be on afterwards. So I'll go get those somewhere close. Let me get those. But yeah, I wonder when the Mr. Sandman will come. When will the Sandman arrive? So yeah, then the tripod. I'll go get it. Let me go and get it. But yeah, the idea there that I removed one of the forks is that since there's like the rebars and stuff, it's easier when I only need to avoid like one fork, and that's the one where the compactor is on. In hindsight, I guess maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I don't know if it would actually have made a difference. But yeah, another question is where to place the camera. There's the tripod here for now. Let's let it be here for now. So yeah, then I'll have to first... I'm actually listening to if there's the sand delivery coming right now. Because it sounded like maybe some heavy machinery is coming in. Or maybe it's just like a motorbike. It now started to sound like not heavy machinery. I'll get inside the Avant then. Squeak, squeak. The door is squeaking. So yeah, then the next mission is to try and hook the compactor. So yeah, let's try that next. I think you can see. Yeah, actually, you have a perfect view. I was gonna say that you might see better than I do, but I think that actually is true. Because you have like the view from the side of the window, and we're working on the left side, so it's actually perfect for that as well. But yeah, so the idea is that I would drive just a tiny bit further, and then I would need to manage to hook this guy up. Oh dear. There we go. Okay guys, we have a liftoff. As you can see, it's in the air. But yeah, luckily this isn't like diabolically heavy, because if it was, it would be like harder to work with, mainly because of like it would like start tilting Avant, because Avant itself isn't really that heavy, and all of those guys that have not been like sleeping during physics class know that if you have like a big arm, a boom arm or whatever, the weight amplifies the larger the distance is. I wonder if I made the rope a bit too long. Oh, there. Oh yeah, I see now. So it went backwards. So it slid down. Now if I extend the arm, can I get it high enough? Not really. I guess we'll have to do some maneuvers then. Can't believe the amateur business. So yeah, we need the rope to be shorter shorter for sure. And just reverse it somewhere where it's easier to maneuver. We steadily set it down, guys. So yeah, let's shorten the rope a bit. Can't believe this. Well, that's a cool shot. Yeah, unfortunately it's an amateur shot though, since we messed up. But yeah, you guys are seeing the action better than I am. Actually, the sand delivery is here, so I guess I'll go and yap with them. So I'll be back in a little bit. So give me just a second, guys. Okay, we should be unmuted now. So yeah, it was a lovely fellow. So yeah, guys, the diabolical knot we just made, we now have to untie it. Whose idea was this, guys? Guys, whose idea was this? Guys, let's untangle this mess. Last time I did this, I was able to keep it from sliding. I don't know what I did differently though. Guys, I'm never lucky. No, just kidding. What the hell? There we go. Guys, it's actually not even that bad. I feel like I made it sound worse than it is. Untying this mess. But yeah, how short would we want it then? Is the question. Because I guess it also sort of depends on like how tight we get it, if it stays there or not. Guys, there's so many things to consider. So many. Did we even make it short? I think we might have to let it go. Or standing on the rope, guys. That's the easiest way to untangle it, is to stand on it yourself. Clink. Guys, have we made it any shorter? Be honest. Chat, be honest, is it any shorter now? Did we even like succeed in this madness? It does look shorter, I guess it might be. Guys, just a little bit mayhaps it is. Can we tie it from the very tip so that it would not slide down? Guys, is this like beyond my abilities? Because I feel like it might be. Then we will need to tie it somewhere here. Guys, I'm just winging it, I admit. So there's the first pile of sand. We just got the first one delivered. Very nice. But yeah, I like how the guys are always asking, like, do you need more than this? Like, they are willing to go and get another load if we need it. It's just that we basically never do, because there's like not enough space for us to have more, and then it's just like, because we're using the Avant to spread it around, it's gonna take us, and like, if it was like an excavator here, it would be different. But since it's not, it is what it is. Okay, I think this might work as a knot. Guys, surely this package is gonna be tight enough that nothing bad can happen to it. In before. In before something catastrophic. Did I do anything? I thought I'd somehow made something. Guys, I'm like learning to become a Girl Scout here, guys. How do I tie a knot? Girl Scouts, please. All the Girl Scouts in the chat help me. My father is like really good at knots because he was in the Navy during his army, whereas I was not, and I cannot make a knot. Guys, did you see what I did there? Can't believe this. Guys, I'm just winging it again. I feel like the last time we wung it, surely it's wung it when it's past winging it. Surely, guys, that's surely all good. Let's see if we can hoist up a 85 kilo, whatever it was, compactor. If not, I will cry. First tears on stream, guys. Get ready for them. I'll close the door, it's gonna be a bang. Bang, shot you down. Okay, so then we have to go past it first. Then I guess we'll reverse a bit. Then if I slowly lift it up. Guys, we have liftoff number 2. Let's see if we can now place this inside. Oh yeah, I was supposed to increase the RPMs on the Avant. So yeah, let me see if I can then drive it in. It's a bit wobbly, but it's actually not that wobbly. I'm surprised. Also trying to see if I'm like, there's the central heating pipe on the one going upwards there. I was just making sure I didn't touch that. So yeah, guys, we have a successful placement. So the compactor is now inside the technical room. So yeah, again, as I mentioned, I need to move the camera somewhere because you can't see anything from here. Like the angle you would be getting from here doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'll just move around here, so when we need to get it to the next room, it's like ready here. There we go. So yeah, that's the compactor in place. And as you might remember from the previous streams, the compacting is extremely loud and obnoxious. So it's gonna be a lovely segment of the stream. Between all the... It's also gonna be like a short time that I'll be compacting in both of these smaller rooms. Then it's gonna be like a longer time for the final room, but it's gonna be lovely for stream because I'll have to have ear protectors on. It's so loud, and I could mute the stream, but as we do have like some kind of noise cancellation, so surely you're like getting protected to some extent. But yeah, we also got the sand. You can see there's 2 piles now. So that's all good and lovely. There's also Egguna's father, and then Elias, Egguna's friend, shoveling gravel there. I mean sand. Not gravel, guys. What the hell? Who said gravel? Who was it? So yeah, I'll place you guys here on the tripod. See, the guy is reversing. Oh yeah, he's taking the van, of course, with him. But yeah, I wonder if this could be a shot you could be in. Like, would this be okay? I guess I could take it closer as well, because I'll have to move you about before we get the next one. So for that sake, I guess I might as well put you here. So you can see, I think already as well, that the issues inside the technical room for the compacting business is that there's a pipe over there, there's a pipe over there, there's 2 pipes coming up from there, there's 4 water pipes coming from there, then there's a total of 4 pipes on this side. So for the compactor to be like able to go in there and smack the sand without smacking the pipes and stuff too much, it's gonna be wild. So you stay tuned for some absolute back destroying maneuverings. I've done this twice now. So this is the 3rd time for this room, and I can tell you it's not getting any easier or like nicer the more you do it. So that's not a thing. Like, the pipes are always in the way, so it hasn't gotten like any nicer the more you've done this. But yeah, so there's like it's slightly lower here because there's the central heating pipe coming in from here. It's a bit low. Like, if we were to decide, we would have wanted it to be high up, but they'll have to extend it when they do come in and connect it. So we'll just leave out the sand so that you can see it. So I guess we'll have to bring in like a wheelbarrow's worth of sand after they come in and connect that part. But yeah, I'll put on the ear protectors, and then let's see if I can start this thing. I've had a decent run. It has only like turned down once, I mean shut off once when I've been driving it. And that time I had forgotten to open the fuel valve, so it was on me, 100%. 100% on me. So I think that should be it. Fuel valve is open, engine is on the start. Then when you pull it, you're supposed to make sure that there's like no, like, you have to pull it until it like gives you force, and then after that you pull it. So don't like pull it straight away, because there's like the point where it sort of gives you force. But yeah, so it's gonna be loud. Apologies, guys. Yeah, we need to get it over there. Over there next. There we go. Let's close the fuel valve. And then I would need to move you guys. Guess I could move you maybe there. That would maybe be a good spot. Can I reach you guys? Yoink. Clunk. Actually, it might not be in bad angle already, but I need you completely on that room. Sorry guys for moving. I guess you might have gotten a diabolical angle of me as well. So yeah, now you're seeing this side. Oh yeah, I mentioned the crime scene earlier. So that side over there, the spruce fence, the Avant fell down, fell sideways, and basically leaned on the spruce fence there a little bit. So that was bloody lovely. I take it a bit backwards. Maybe like so. So yeah, then I would need to get the Avant again. So yeah, let me go get the Avant. So I have the hook attached again onto it, so we'll just use that one and lift the compactor. From that room to the one next to it, so from the technical room to the bathroom, is the maneuver we're looking to do next. Can't believe I'm like game lungs already, just from having to pull that machine. And off we go. You're not seeing this, but I'm coming in. You'll see me when I get close to it. So yeah, now we would need to again hook up the machine. There we go. And there we have it. We have a lift off again. So now I would need to reverse a little bit outwards so that I can like turn the Avant a bit. I'm reversing it tiny bit to then be able to turn it. Bathroom is as awkward as the technical room when it comes to space. As you can probably see, there isn't like any more space here than there were in the so that now I'm reversing Avant away from here again. you guys, so another successful delivery. It's not like, since it's like around 90, I think it's like 85 kilos, it wouldn't be like too heavy to lift with just muscle strength. Like, but since there's like the rebars poking, because if it was like a doorway towards it, it would be different. But since there is none, it would be a bit much having to like hoist it all the way up, unless you would like bend the rebars first. But since we have a mount for this, we might as well use it. I guess here it would be sort of easy to just like hoist it over the door frame over there. It wouldn't be as bad at least. So it's compacting time again. Whoop whoop. Can I put these pipes? Can I get these guys? Yeah, so they wouldn't be in the way. So yeah, then we have to compact this massive room. Guys, it's massive. Let's open the fuel valve first. Then we turn the engine on. And then ignite it. For a long time on the sand with the sand refined into glass. 100% can't overdo it. Surely that's what will happen. But yeah, so then now we need to get it over here. I guess the way we do it is the same as before. Hoist it with the avant. Hoist it with the avant. So where do we place you guys then? I guess we can just take you further away. I'll just move you over to that room when we lift it here. I was feeling like, why is it feeling so weird? But I have the ear protectors still on. Let me take those off. There you can also see Egguna and Elias. So then it's more Avanti.
Very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, we need more sand.
Very nice. But yeah, I'll switch to the scoop after I'm done with this.
Oh yeah, you do this.
Guys need more sand over there. But yeah, I'll need to come back this one more room and then I can start. We can start the sand deliveries. Or I guess I could maybe suggest that if I just lift the, actually, I was thinking if I would just lift the compactor and go and switch to the scoop, but then the compactor would be left in there. So I was thinking if Egguna would be doing would do the compacting. She has done the sides, so she knows how to use it. And the room like the one next is easier because there's like more room, so you can go around in a circle. You don't have to pull it like I just did. Guys, we have a lift off. Now for this one I think I need to reverse the Avant all the way out and drive onto another. So we have like 2 ramps made here. I don't think I can turn this enough to go from that one ramp, so I'll go to the other ramp made specifically for that room. So bear with me while I wildly fling the compactor from side to side. Just making sure that I don't hit the roof elements. It's really close. But yeah, we didn't hit them once. So that's all good. But yeah, it's flailing wildly. I guess it's such an uneven ground that we're driving on that it only makes sense. And there we go. Again reverse the Avant so that it's not in the way of anything. Well, I guess it sort of is in the way of everything, but since it's gonna be a while, just leave it here. I like how insanely loud the stream has been with both the Avant and the compactor, and it's gonna be more compacting now. Guys, get ready for more compacting. Bloody lovely. So yeah, I was thinking of placing you guys over there, if you don't object, and even if you do. But I wonder if there's a spot here that you guys could be in, so that you would still see the whole room. I guess this wouldn't be too bad. I don't think you need to see the closest corner that well, so I think this would already work. This would work. So yeah, I think I'll drive this thing like at least twice. So far I've done all of these twice, and with the smaller rooms I just go like back and forth, making such a small amount of progress that it's like maybe 3 times total or something. But these ones that I can like walk around in, I tend to do twice. With some parts like sort of going in 3 times. Let's open the fuel valve again. Then when you ignite it, you need to have a small amount of acceleration, whatever you call it. Start with one side when I go right next to the wall. slide it over close to there and something like that. That's before. Oh God, it's loud. That's before we need to let it run for a little bit before we shut it down. I guess that's all good. And then close the fuel valve. Close that one. So yeah, I think then I was thinking, do we take you guys over to Avant? Because then after I hoist this guy out of here, we would switch to the scoop and start bringing more sand to the guys. So yeah, I guess I could do that. So let me yoink the camera. Where can I lift the bag? Guys, one-handed. There we go. So yeah, now we need to get you guys to the Avant. Not trip while we walk over there. But yeah, then we'll need to hoist the. Sorry for the shaky cam. You're on my hand from now. Until I bring you here. First, let's place you guys on the Avant cam. I'm actually wondering if I should even like untie slash remove the rope thingy I have done there, because we'll need it soon enough, because there's still more compacting need to be done. So I guess I could leave it. Just try to get rid of the whole thing. Question I guess then is, where do we place it though? Where do we take it? Oh, and could I have already lifted the... maybe not, I'll just lift it up a bit. The mechanical lock thingies need to be unlocked. So I'll just put it there for now. Go in and unlock. I'm like getting sweaty, guys. The Avant not having AC is also not helping, I think. Like right after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go inside the Avant and sweat some more. Surely. Yeah, these handles need to be taken out by hand. That's something my father has mentioned, that it was also like you could have gotten the AC. I think he said it was like 1,500 euros or something more if you got the AC when you ordered this. And you could have also, I don't know the price for that, but you could have also gotten the locks. You saw me just unlock there. You could have gotten those working with hydraulics as well. That would have been like an additional cost. I don't know how much though, but I don't think that would have made sense. Like, I don't think that would have been worth it. Like the AC definitely would have. But I'm wondering, where do I place this? Do I just place it on top of the... There's the Euro pallet there. I'm thinking if I just place it on top of that one, but it's not gonna be a mistake. Just thinking, so now we have the rope thingies attached to it, so I was thinking that it would maybe be nice if we You didn't have to like untie those. But I don't know how well this will stay here. You can try. Guys, look at that. That's goddamn professional setup. I don't think I could have done it any better. Not in a million years. But yeah, so now we need the scoop. Because the guys need sand. Okay, we got it. This was easier than getting the forklift spikes earlier. But yeah, you can see that the handles on the sides there, they are like unlocked at the moment. But when I turn this guy enough, there's like these two. There's like a metal on the right side and left side that like forces them to go inside if you like twist it like enough, like I just did. So you don't have to step outside to lock it, you just have to step outside to unlock it. I find that a smart system. That's a really nice system, and I feel like it has been like an easy for them to make. Of course, someone has to have like thought about it. But surely, like manufacturing cost-wise, surely isn't too bad. Not a bad improvement. But yeah, now I can bring the guys more sand. They have done a barricade to prevent Avant from going in. They have gotten wheelbarrows to try and block me, because I'm stronger than a wheelbarrow. But yeah, there you can see Elias hard at work. If Tatti Siili is here, you can be proud. You know, there's the saying of like hard at work or hardly working, but here you can clearly see that it's without the end part added, so just hard at work. And I've done it so that, especially when I was filling the sides, that I just like shake it a little bit like this, so it sort of goes even to where the scoop is. You can see that it's like a perfect amount right now. And because that's then like less of it drops out. Which of course is what's the goal here, is to not be spilling the sand everywhere. Like how the color is always different. It like ends up being the same, but I guess it like sort of goes with the how wet it is and stuff. Like what the color is then. I can also, I think I can just scoop with the beam all the way out. I'm just like, there's a small risk of me going forwards, like weight reasons, but there's less of like the beam going in and out if I do it like this. But yeah, there's the last 30 centimeter layer going in. So we've done like 2 rounds of compacting before, and this is the third one, is the last one. So we've been doing them in like 20 to 30 centimeter intervals, because that's what the compactor is supposed to hit, like 30 centimeter depths. It was like up to 30 centimeters, but I'm assuming with sand it's not like anything less than, because surely with like larger gravel there would be like, it would be harder to get all the way. So I guess they have to tell you like up to something. Up to a certain depth. But yeah, so to the right over there you can see the crime scene. That's where I was with the Avant. Stuck as hell. I also like how I just completely forgot the compactor over there, guys. What the fuck? That was the one thing I was supposed to do with the hook, but I just completely left it there. Very nice. Very nice, guys. So I guess I could have just made Egona do the compacting if I forgot it over there regardless. So that's bloody brilliant. That's just bloody brilliant. But yeah, I can feel the Avant is like heavily front weighted at the moment. So when I get to this cliff here, it like forces me downwards. But if just a small amount more weight, then it would definitely like just fall forwards. I wonder if Elias would like to drive Avant. Yes, I could ask. Yeah, this side is easy to feel and like fast, because with the other rooms we had to drive to the back. Well, I had to drive with the Avant all the way back to the back of the plot, and from here, from the front to the back, and like back and forth. But here it's like right next to where we need it, so there's like hardly any downside or like downtime. There's a massive rock here. I don't know if it really matters though. I guess the guys will tell me if they can't hide it in there somewhere, because it's like we could have also filled this whole thing with like gravel and stuff. It doesn't really matter what we use for it. Just that if the massive stone is just where we want like a sewage pipe or something, we would have to go through it. Also, hello, not so many people. Have you made a sandcastle yet? Not yet. It's gonna be like our 1,000 subscriber special, surely, guys. By then we'll have to like dig out the whole house to find the sand again. Guys. But yeah, there's Eguna's father. Guys, now I'm in the air. There's Eguna's father, Juhane, on the left, and then there's Elias, a friend of Eguna's, and actually fiancé of Tattisili. Tattisili has been in the chat. So Elias is her fiancé. Guys, I outed you guys. Can't believe this. But yeah, what's up with Nat? Can't believe Nat, you cancel like 1,000 streams in a row. You like, I'm never streaming again. Can't believe it. Just classic Nat. With the gazillion cancellations. Yeah, that's my man right there. Very nice. Very nice. I was hoping that Tattisili would be here to enjoy the muscles in action. Because now there's no muscles of mine in action. It's all Avant. I'm glad someone's doing the heavy lifting. Only billionaires have a private beach in their house. Can't believe it. Diabolical. So how many do you have then, Nat? Because you know, by that rule you should be having one. Can't believe you live in Australia, the land of desert, and still want an indoor beach. I'm about to smash a jam donut. Yeah, Elias, that's the name of the fiancé of Tatti Silja. The man's helping us over on the right side. That's exactly how you spell it. Tatti Silja, do you think Elias would like to drive Avant? Give it a go. Or do you think he should? These are loaded questions, both of them. I missed your Sunday stream. Can't believe you'd cancel. Yeah, I cancelled because I knew you wouldn't be there. I had to cancel it. I also had the headband thingy you were like asking about, I think on like last Friday stream, and you weren't there either, so at least not when I had the headband. When I was rocking it. Can't believe this. Hate activity, surely. When are you getting the Samsung Fold 8? Can't believe. I have 3. It's diabolical. Can't believe the humble flexing and bragging Nat always has when she comes to the stream. I haven't been able to watch the stream much because I'm working. So rude to make me work and not have me watch my man's muscles. Can't believe it. Truly diabolical. Surely that should be like a national day off when you have your man's muscles in a broadcast. That you should be able to get that day off just because of, you know, thirsting reasons. But then again, if I ask Elias to go on to Avant, that would mean that I would have to be the one shoveling, so I just have like a streaming while I'm working. Can't believe the red cards. Diabolical, guys. You have to ask him. You could be an Avant driving school instructor. I feel like that maybe wouldn't get me too much customers. I feel like there might not be enough people wanting to learn Avant specifically. Because I did have Sheman for Reiki who has driven like actual excavators. And he said that the controls here are like, I think he said wrong, but I think he meant different. Because I know there's like at least 2 different control schemes or like ways you can control an excavator. Like there's 2 different standards to how an excavator is driven, like what happens when you move the joystick left or right and stuff. Like there's 2 different schools in that, and most modern excavators have like a lever where you can switch between the 2, so whichever you're like comfortable with, whichever you've like learned, you can then use. So most excavators give you that option, like whichever you have like used more, then you can like get that control scheme sort of. So I know that's a thing. Erosion before our eyes. Can't get to the beach? Bring the beach home. Exactly. You were meant to meet us all for dinner. Can't believe you cancel on that too. Can't believe it. August 1st is girlfriend day. How do you top giving your girlfriend a beach? I don't think you can. Surely guys, this is the peak. Oh hey, that's tomorrow. Can't believe this. Is Rick here to see that? Surely that was intended for Rick. Also, hello Hessu, hello. My dad is on TV, yeah, exactly. Can't believe your dad is working hard. He's actually been like really hard working, because he was here before we came here. Like already shoveling, and we were like feeling bad. Because we were also like doing the scramble and stuff that we do, and he was still here like shoveling. Making all of us look bad. So yeah, Hessu is Ekuna's brother. How much are you paying your workers? I think it's like food-based salary. So they get like hopefully something to eat. Hopefully, because I don't think we have a plan for that yet. Yesterday we had 2 of my friends here, and I went in and got some pizza for us. So we might do that again. So that could be the plan. Yesterday when I had semmonporraki and it was Mohis, so Jakob, semmonporraki, Sasu. So we had those 2 here helping us, and I was like driving the sand from back here to where we just last compacted on. And they were like laughing because there were the 2 of them over there, and they were like, at first we were like keeping up, but then we were like getting tired and we were like, can't believe he's already coming in with more sand. Because they were like trying to get rid of the pile as soon as I delivered another one, and they said that they like got tired before I brought another one, and they were like joking that there comes the 4-man again. I've never seen Spider-Man and my girlfriend in the same room. Now are you saying your girlfriend is a spider? Because that's what I'm getting from this. That's around the message I'm getting. Yeah, I think we should maybe be getting a hydrate soon, so that the guys can get some well-deserved break. Bring the who home? Girlfriend? I only know Spider-Man. Can't believe Joshi would go on a date with Spider-Man. Bring them to a beach. Joshi, that's diabolical. Although with your BBL, I feel like you could get anyone. Surely not even Spider-Man would like be able to sense the danger of the BBL. Do I plan lunch tomorrow or trust someone else to? Depends on who you're with. But I can only answer if I know if you're with like some fat people. If you're with some like thick people, then you know the food is never an issue. But if you're there with like skinny people, then you might need to do some things about it. You know, in a room where there's only skinny people, you're the thick one. That's some wisdom I just pulled out from somewhere very deep. I still can't believe I forgot the compactor right there when I just mentioned it as well. I was like, yeah, before I switched to the scoop, I need to remember to get the compactor, and then I just left it there. Immediately went for the scoop and forgot about it. Dad got that old-timey countryside energy, yeah, definitely. And I feel like your dad has the like marathon runner energy, like, because when I'm doing the shoveling, I'm like doing five like shovels worth of sand in quick succession with like absolute power, and then I'm just like game alongs for what feels like an eternity. But your father is like doing one of those, not a sprint but a long distance kinds of runs instead. But I guess he like doesn't tire himself out. He knows like how much to take and stuff. But I see the guys are on a hydrate break, so I guess we should maybe redeem one. After all the bullying, corporate pizza party. Barbecue part 2. Sad corporate pizza party. Guys, we only made $250 million in profit. So unfortunately we'll have to lay off 100 employees. In addition, the pizza party will only have one slice of pizza for everyone. But on the bonus side, we'll still have a pizza party, guys. Unfortunately, you know, the profit we made this quarter was only $250 million. We are aiming for €1 billion profit this year, but we're currently on schedule. But you know, we have to be ahead of schedule, guys. We've not been doing enough. So you know, one slice for everyone for this year's pizza party, I feel like it's not too bad, guys. Surely it will have a positive effect on the morale. Surely, guys. We're like a family here. Guys, this work environment, it's like a family. You have to do your everything, you know, for the family. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna scoop the both of them up and like take them back. Be like, no slacking off here, mister. I'll just turn the avant so that we can like give them pressure. Be like, hoppy hoppy, we're going now. So I guess we'll hydrate now. There's 11 new messages, guys. What the hell? What the hell? Oh yeah, Nat, I said in the start of the stream that I'm growing my sideburns just like you are. Can't believe this. How do you rate Rick then? I think Rick is on the thicker side. So I would definitely think you're all good. I'm gonna lift the camera. That might be a mistake because then in the next episode you might be still on that angle when you should be going downwards. Remind me when we continue. Complete. Oh, I see there's a hydrate reading. Very nice. Very nice. Guess I'll have to go get something to drink then. Then I'll go and interview the guys. Can't believe Ekuna's father is still there. Ekuna's father is like, this thing won't level itself. Can't believe these weak youngsters. Can't believe they're never getting this done. Never ever. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a half drank. One already here. What else will I take? A frozen solid Sprite maybe. No, just this one maybe not. Let me catch up the chat when I get there then. Fortunately everyone wants cake, but cake can't have everyone. It's diabolical from Josh. Can't believe this. Not everyone can have cake. Hello. Does Elias want to drive Avant?
Not on stream.
Not on stream. So it's after stream activities. That's a safe bet. I was yesterday with the Avant sideways on the spruce fence, so we had to tow it with a car to get it out.
I don't want video evidence of that through your house.
Just like drive it inside there, with, like just upside down there. Like, sorry guys, I'm out. Have fun, guys. What the hell? Can't believe this. Can't believe Nat is not appreciating my one slice per person. I was thinking we could host like a company pizza special. So yeah, Elias said that he would like to test drive the Avant, but not on stream. Too many like witnesses, yeah. One slice for all, one slice for everyone. I call dips on a piece of pepperoni. Can't believe this. Yeah, we go like in a circle and everyone bites once. Surely that's like COVID safe and stuff. Elias goes in for a sneak peek.
Elias will drive away with Avant.
Yeah, Elias will drive Avant where he lives. It goes like 20 kilometers per hour, so it will take us some time, but it is like permitted to drive on roads.
Yeah, maybe not on highway, but
Yeah, wherever a tractor can drive. Yeah. Imagine all the saliva, you know, sometimes the first bite just gets the waterworks going, it's diabolical. Also Citroen coming in for the family. They're all waiting. First bite is that good.
Joo, varmasti.
Joo, sitä vartenhan meidän isän tunnus hankki silloin, että sitä varten enimmäkseen kai. Just talking that my father got the Avant for snow plowing.
Is your father still going to take Avant
I don't
on
think,
Sunday?
no, probably not this Sunday, I'm hoping not, because
Okay.
it's not gonna be ready, I don't think, maybe the week after. Because I was thinking if we get the gravel, we need to get enough gravel so that we can get the scaffolding up.
Ah, yeah, true.
So then we wouldn't have like a sort of not that tight schedule or deadline for getting it back if we had the gravel there as well. Ricky's thick, I'm telling you. I like saying he's not complete. Complete not is saying Rick is a skinny boy. Complete. What's amateur ignore citronelli? What the hell? Ricky's thick, actually that rhymes, yeah.
Juhan.
What's amateur ignore citronelli? It's diabolical, I would never. If you pay a forced labor in food, the food should only provide the bare minimum nutrition. Actually, so I like the way you think. It should only like give them enough nutrition to keep working, but not have like rebellious thoughts. That surely is the way. We're so far away. I need my glasses. I'm stream on. Chicken Caesar salad hits all the macros. Do you have insurance for Avant? Yeah, surely my father has. Surely, guys. Also, I just noticed that the mirror is like bent all the way. Surely that's good, guys. Surely that's intended. That's probably from hugging the spruce fence.
Ah, yeah, true.
Surely.
Is it actually broken?
It looks like it might have gotten cracked as well.
Yeah.
That's bloody lovely.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy, guys. We'll never talk about that. Protein, carbs, and fats. Yeah, veggies. We don't judge. Yeah, chat is saying that they wouldn't judge Elias driving the Avant. Judgment-free zone.
They would.
Yeah, they would be in secrecy. I was rolling the R on that pepperoni complete. They are far away, so this can be screened on Screen X in future. This is how Nolan intended the screen to be. Ja mä katsoin, että kolmessa osassa. It's looking like there's 3 cracks on the mirror, guys. Surely nothing. They're gonna break it further. Oh, I can see it now as well. I just need to tell my parents there's been some minor damage to Avant. It's just a mirror, guys, just a mirror. Surely that's all good. This is how Nolan intended the stream to be diabolical. Always. Not me reacting to this almost 5 minutes late because I was ignoring chat and Saku Kampelitis. How the tables have turned.
Ei tarvitse kolata.
Sitten jos tulee joskus saa hankittua omaa ja siinä on pihatie. Täytyy varmaan hankkia joku tommonen, koska mä haluan olla joku naapurin kanavan varassa sitten. Niin myöskin aamuina pitää olla.
Niin joo.
Yeah, if you have a long driveway, just one way you can like shoot the snow out. Because you can get one of those in front.
Ah, yeah.
So it's like spins and eats it and shoots it, and you can like turn the whichever direction you want it to shoot. But my father said that a neighbor of his, like basically their house next to, they had bought like a cheaper one. I don't know what brand it is. It's a Chinese one, and of course, like I'm not saying that Chinese ones are bad, but that's what like a cheap Chinese one. It's red in color, and he was like questioning the neighbor because he noticed that the neighbor was like driving forwards, stopping, spinning the thingy and shooting the snow out, then driving forwards, spinning it again. And he went and asked like, why are you doing it like that? And he said that the engine is too weak to do both of them at the same time, so you cannot drive it and shoot the snow out. So the hydraulics can't like keep it spinning if you like driving it forwards. So like if you get a cheap one, you might also like.
I have an electric one that you use.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can just push forwards. Yeah. How long can you like use one of those with the batteries?
I'd say about half an hour, but it depends a bit about like how wet and
Yeah,
heavy.
how heavy the snow is, or half an hour-ish, yeah.
Is there half an hour enough for your driveway?
I think it's a bit less than half an hour, and if it's very heavy and wet, it might be even like 20 minutes or something like that. And for us, I've run out of battery once when it was like 0 degrees or close to that.
Yeah, so only ran out of battery once.
It has been enough.
So it's been enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Can't believe this, guys. So there's Egunar's father coming back. I think he already leveled all the piles in there, and it's like, can't believe you're
Yes,
slacking
I know.
off. Can't believe you're just slacking off here.
Tukko nääkin juomatauolla.
Joo.
Meillä on täällä kamera kuvaamassa Avantti. Juomisella on siis vyörä sinne.
Kierto tuli, että vanhemmilta töihin, kun eri tällä kotuolla.
Ei kyllä tuolla, ei se itse asiassa se on vaan siellä kauempana. Sä voit...
Tämähän on nyt varjossa tämä.
Kaikki on varmaan nyt varissa, joo. I wonder if the forecast is still saying that there's gonna be rain.
It was...
Nice. Because it's looking like it might, like after
Yeah.
some time.
We should get thunder. I think it is for the whole Oulu area.
Yeah, probably going past everyone here.
Yeah.
What do the numbers mean?
The tools are for the middle part and the 1, 3, 4 and 5 are for the ends. They are a little bit like, they are like half of the
Sonat, I just saw what you sent on Discord. That's looking very
se
nice.
pontti tuolta toiselta puolelta.
Can't believe you set the view from the plot right now. That's diabolical.
Ne on kaikki
But actually, since there's some like water inside the walls there.
Fin EPS:ltä. Missä päin se
Yksi
Fin?
Kokemäellä. Jossakin tuolla. Jossakin Keski-Suomessa vähän etelän puolella katsella. Mä käyn tarkalleen rahtina ne sieltä
Onko teillä kaikki nuo jo tässä tontilla, mitä te tarvitsee?
tohon talousrakennukseen jo.
Talousrakennukseen, joo.
Niin joo.
Just talking
Ensi
about
vuonna
that we
tulee
have
sitten-
all the elements we need for
Niin.
building the secondary building.
Se on
So all the
niitä
bricks
ihan
and the
hyvä
roof
määrä.
elements.
Kun niitä ei ollut näin paljon silloin kun tuli näihin niin sokkeleihin.
Joo.
Mutta toki yhteen kerrokseen menee niin kuin 1,5 noita ulkoharkkoja. Ja onko se 9 kerrosta kun meillä tulee?
Joo.
Ja pikkasen yli, koska ne päädyt.
Millä tavalla yhteen kerrokseen?
Mennään
Yhteen tommoseen harkkoon.
yhteen varviin tavalla.
Joo.
Why is your guest seated separately?
Niin,
That's Egon's father. I think he just wanted to be there. He was saying that it's a spot in the shade, but every one of these are, I guess, those spots in the shade. But yeah, I wonder what we do with the food. What would be the plan for that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Do we eat after stream, or because if stream ends around like 4 p.m. Or do you guys want the food beforehand? Because I could like get the food, but if you guys want to go and drive before that already, that's also an option. It's 20 past 2.
2.
His appearance fees to, yeah, too high.
Mä en oo varma syönkö mä suunnitelkaa ihan omaa miten haluatte. Mä voi olla, että mä lähden pitää kotiin syömään.
Diabolical. Elias is saying that our food is not good enough. Straight up said, whatever you guys think is not good enough for me.
Mä oon aloittanut dieetin noin 10 kertaa tässä kesäaikana.
Okay, so the excuse actually was a diet.
Kipparin pizza.
Realistisempi jos kerran päivässä, niin mä nyt tämän päivän pitää semmoisen, että se ei ala tänään vaan se jatkuu sen.
Niin, joo.
But I guess we could like get. I was wondering if there's any place like Kotipizza, for example, has like salad stuff and. Is there like a place that would work for the diet then? I'm curious
Yeah.
because I'm actually like open to anything. I don't mind.
Kaikki käy.
But it is customary to offer food for
I can
people.
eat if I'm still here when you're going to eat, but you don't have to plan according to my schedule. Because I'm not sure about it.
Tattisili, what is Elias's homecoming hour? Because there's like a schedule for everyone that they need to be home at certain times. So Tattisili, how long can Elias be here? I'm gonna ask for him.
Instead of food we need comes when the snow comes and
Yeah.
push the snow away with Avant.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting, like driving it over there, like a delivery when there's like hella snow as well, because it doesn't make a sense for
Yeah.
it to be delivered there when
Then you will do the snow in like 10 minutes and
drive
home.
it away. Can't believe Nat had the donut, but now I wish I had some chips. Can't believe this Nat. Never happy. That's the
Lunch
billionaire.
from Arnold's.
That would surely fit Elias's diet. Arnold is a donut place here.
If you are going to Arnold's, then my diet ends. I'm open to it.
Very nice. So we found the weak spot. We found the weak spot, guys.
What is it? Suklainen mokkaunelma from Aino.
There's some ice cream temptations thrown about as well.
Chocolate is coffee cream or what is it?
Yeah, coffee chocolate.
Is mock cream.
Mock, yeah.
But yeah, it's no longer like sunny like it was when we started the stream. So it's also like because of how windy it is, the clouds are moving like really fast above
Yeah.
us.
Thankfully it is not as hot.
Yeah,
anymore.
it's now not as hot. Can't believe Tatti said it didn't give us any get home
Tai no
time
en
for
mä nyt
Elias.
tiedä, se varmaan joku kerran pari kun ollaan täällä oltu
Niin, että ei
päivässä, et ei silleen niinku tosiaan joo, ei.
Maybe weekly.
Maybe weekly.
There's
yeah.
like an airplane or something going close by.
Yeah.
There's been some helicopters. Not that like recently, but at some point I feel like it was 1 or 2, maybe 3 a day for like a week or so. But maybe they were like looking for someone or something. Or maybe there was some like transportation thingies, I don't know.
oliko Vattoilla 3 vai?
Se on 24 yli 2.
But I guess the plan would then be that I'll end stream at 4 p.m. Elias jumps and drives around Avant while we get food. So then Elias will be here when the food arrives because he'll be mesmerized by Avant.
Elias will be in the bushes.
Yeah, Elias will be upside down in the bushes with the
but,
upside down, yes.
He'll be like, oh, yeah, we need to call Saku's friend yet again to come and rescue Avant.
I was thinking of visiting my childhood home.
Oh,
It's
okay.
close by here, so maybe I'll drive Avant there.
You'll just steal Avant and drive it over there and then we'll be like, where the hell does he live? Where the hell is his home place? We need to go and find it.
We just need to drive around and look for Avant.
Look for a green thing upside down.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the first intersection from here, like you'll be upside down on the first turn, like how the hell did you manage that? How can you even do that? Because like the weight is really low on it, so it's like hard to make it tip.
Yeah.
But it would be like, how did you manage that? I'm more impressed that you've done it.
Mihin tässä loppuu? Onko nuo puut ja sitten...
Yksi puista on kuulemma niin kuin meidän puolella tonttia.
Ei tiedä mikä tuo. Mutta joo, mä oletan, että aika lailla varmaan sinne, missä ne puut.
Puuraja varmaan aika lähellä jo. They're asking how far does the plot go?
Mutta ei me varmaan aleta sitä välttämättä tuolta kaivelemaan ylös. Tai silleen avaamaan tää koko.
Niin, pitäisi vähän sitä pihaa suunnittelemaan. Sitten se on vaan, että se on niin pirun alhaalla tuolta päästä, että sit sitä pitäisi luiskata aika pitkältä matkalta, jos sen haluaisi sinne asti käyttää sen tontin.
Tai sitten tehdä paljon porrastuksia.
Niin, no se on toinen. Mutta sitten sinne on hankala päästä, jos se on kauheasti alempana, että
Niin
sitten
on.
jollakin vantilla ajella sinne, niin on aika tuska. Nyt se on
Se
stroking
on
finish.
sitä tilaa, mutta sitä jotenkin haluuks hahmota, kun tää on nyt niin täynnä.
Joo, siis tää on nyt tosi
So
täynnä
much stuff,
tavaraa.
yeah. The plot is looking small, guys. We need a bigger plot. We need to buy the neighbors. If only Nat the billionaire would come in with some flexing money and just like buy every neighbor. So we could like start with an excavator.
kun me mietittiin, että me ei varmaan nosteta tätä maata niin kuin samalle korkeudelle kuin mitä tuo talo tuossa, että me tehdään sitten vaan niin kuin terassi siihen päälle ja sieltä korkealta alas.
It's like when the adults leave the kids to play in their room. Yeah, this is exactly that. Can't
Koska me oltaisiin sitten naapureihin verrattuna aika korkealla tää meidän tontti. Naapurit tulisi kateellisiksi. Ja se olisi kiva, jos meillä olisi niinku se päätalo tällä puolella ja siellä olisi ikkunat tuonne, niin me nähtäisi varmaan niistä ikkunoista niin yli tuon Kuusiainen.
There's plenty of vertical space. Yeah, we'll just build a tower here.
Mutta nyt siihen ei tule toki mitään. Tai no siis tulee siihen autotalli-ikkunoita.
If you guys remember, there was the building permit says that we can only do one level, but surely a skyscraper goes. Surely, guys. These damn kids with
bricks.
yeah, we'll make it with these bricks. I wonder if that would work. 'Cause there's like a decent amount of concrete in there, but I guess you would have to have like steel beams. These damn kids with their phone recording everything, exactly that, guys. Can't believe you had to start streaming this.
Se olisi mielenkiintoinen tuulella tommosesta rakennettu.
Niin.
Se on jännittävää olla siellä ylimmässä.
Niin kuin niiden kuitenkin pitää olla pikkasen semmosia niin jopa joustavia tai silleen, että ne...
No ei tästä tämmönen eriste oikein.
Niin.
Kuuluu semmonen vinkuna vaan kuuluu, kun ne hieros toisiaan sen. Squeak, squeak.
Loput on semmonen stipaksi.
Jep.
Niin kuin...
Mahtaa tunnin sisällä 100.
Aha!
Tuleeko niin
Ne
nopsaa?
on tullut Kovasavo ja Mukkospilvet tulee jo aika vielä.
Tunnissa täyteen se.
Okay, so apparently even in an hour it should be raining, guys. So it might be a shorter stream after all then. I won't believe this, guys. Meikkonen is also taking a big... Oh dear.
Vähän täällä näyttää sitä viieltä, mutta
Jos katsoo sitä, miten ne pilvitutkan kuvaa. Aproksimoi siitä, että milloin tuolta niin voisi sataa.
Joo.
Ei kauan saata mennä.
I guess we'll find out.
Tutkimaan meidän
I was
vajaa.
about to ask, I wonder how high you'd be able to build before it becomes a concern for Finland and the Air Force. I don't think there's many... I wonder what's the highest buildings in Finland. Surely not like anything above 20 levels. I think, because the highest ones I've seen are like maybe 8. Like around Oulu area. I don't know if there's any higher. Maybe there's some that are like 10-ish levels. But yeah, it's usually in Finnish cities you can only like do around the same height as whatever's the highest up until then. And then maybe once in a while someone gets like, okay, you can make a slightly higher one. But that's like usually people are like complaining like crazy when someone goes on and does that. They're like, it ruins the view and stuff. But I think it's mostly because of like how people will complain it ruins the view and stuff instead of like becoming an Air Force issue. If the permit wasn't capped at one level, how high before it starts to intervene with flight paths? I guess that's like heavily location dependent, because I don't think the planes fly like where the cities are. At least here, I think they mostly avoid like flying above city centers, for example. So I don't think that would be like in the countryside. If you were to start building like a massively high tower, it would probably depend on if anyone was flying over there or not, because you know we are a sort of a large country in comparison to how many planes go about here. So I feel like that maybe wouldn't be the number one concern. But yeah, I guess I'll just put up the top on top of the compactor while it's inside there, because I don't think if the rain is gonna come in within an hour, I don't think there's any point in me switching the scoop back on and stuff. So I'll just, if you guys bear with me a second, I'll just cover the compactor while it's inside there. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because yeah, the clouds above us are looking ominous. So I could definitely believe we'll get rain within an hour forecast. I could see that being a thing. Topping it up. Guess we need one more stone so that it doesn't open. One more stone. Hopefully that would be enough. So yeah, then I'll come in and continue with the Avant, guys. The Avant you know and love. Those kind of things are always interesting. Yeah, I guess there's like, at least here there's hardcore license, like permit thingies that you can't really go around. The thing I'm always curious about is that, because I keep hearing stories of like people doing constructions and stuff against what the permits were allowing. So I'm always curious, like, okay, then what? Like, is it a fine you have to pay? Do you have to tear it down? Because let's say you make one level too high and you have to like pay a fine for it. It just basically means that you can build it higher for a price. But if you have to tear it down, then it actually means that you can't do it. Like you're forbidden. It's like you actually can't do it. Because I think we've talked about it before, but if something is like illegal but the only punishment is a fine, it basically means it's you can do it but only for a price. Because, you know, that's the billionaire mentality, which, you know, Nat, for example, has. She's known to break laws because she knows that she can just pay her way out of it. Diabolical guys. But yeah, my parents also mentioned that they would visit here and they are driving, I think, southwards. We've not seen them yet. So I wonder if that's still going to happen or not. But yeah, you can maybe see that the clouds above are looking crazy ominous. Yeah, the boom is no longer squeaking, so I guess the greasing once again did work, so I guess I'm starting to nail it. I actually level that ramp a little bit on the right side, because I feel like it's getting sort of hard to go over it. You can maybe see there's like white fabric. There's white fabric right here on the sides, and we placed that in there too, because we have put in the washed gravel, as you can remember. So we placed that before. So I was thinking that if we then put in like 1 scoop at a time of sand in there, that will probably drop a few drops of sand. You can already see that there is actually drops of sand on top over there. So having that fabric there will actually help us protect the gravel underneath. So that was a smart thing from us, because we'll have to go back and forth here. So I think we have also I have gotten like better at this, so that I won't spill less sand, but still like just the amount that we have already spilled. If that was over the washed gravel, it no longer would be washed gravel. So for that sake, it's good. Good we have that fabric over there. View, and some people wouldn't get sunlight probably. I guess those are the kind of things that they would have to take in account when like in bigger cities they design where do the buildings go on to. It would be interesting to like be an architect for a city, assuming that's what they sort of have to do. I don't know, maybe there's other stuff, but I think that's one part surely of their daily work. Yeah, the sand is somehow like almost like glued into the scoop, so I have to keep shaking it to get it out. And even then, when I finally like leave the Avant somewhere, you can see there's still like at the back of the scoop there's some sand stuck in there. So I don't know how it gets glued in there, but it does every time. Every bloody time. Also, hello Gatak. Thank you for the lurk, much appreciated. Can't believe the #1 hater wasn't hearing the story of how I broke the mirror on Avant and almost got it stuck for good. Like, what story? Can't believe it. Yesterday there were like 2 friends of mine, Sasu and Jaku were here. They were helping with the sand hell. And I was taking sand to the room behind on on the right side of like the room we are now working on, and on the side you might see that spruce fence over this side here. So I was driving that side of the building, and I noticed that it was like the tires kept going deeper and deeper each time, but I was like, yeah, surely it's all good. And then one time when I had just like dropped the scoop of sand into that room right behind this one, and I was reversing outside, I felt that okay, now I'm going in deep, and then the Avant like tipped to the side. It like started falling to the side, and eventually we had to pull it out with a car, and the mirror on that side is like now split in 3 parts because I guess the branches and stuff on that spruce fence were like smacking it and stuff. So it took us a solid half an hour to rescue Avant from that, and I'm now scared of using that side. I think we need more gravel because we had to like collapse a lot of the gravel on that side because it was such a steep hill on that side that it would have like tipped over had we not made it like less steep. So yeah, that was something else, and I guess there's my parents, so I'll have to tell that story. I'll have to tell them that story then. I'm just trying to point them that they can drive over the driveway, because I know they won't be here for long, and it's here that I'll need to be driving anyways. So it won't matter. But yeah, so now I have to come clean to my parents that I have broken Avant. I take one more scoop for the people with the shovels to work on, and then I come clean to my parents. I'll maybe leave the angle so that you guys can see it as well, like the diabolicals, but the spruce fence I think also got damaged a tiny bit, so apologies for the neighbors if we have any unfortunate happenings. Father has something in his hand, I don't know what he has. But yeah, I'll turn the Avant so that you can see the bush where it all happened, where it all went down. You can actually see some markings on the spruce fence. So that's the part where I hugged with the Avant. That's the part. Oops.
Katsoitteko te striimistä, että täällä ollaan?
Katsoin mä tulonmatkalla, joo, kun tultiin, me käytiin syömässä ja mä sanoin, että kävästään siinä ennen kuin jatketaan matkaa.
Tästä myöntää yksi juttu, kun Pammo tulee. Täällä kuulee vähän tuuhioitu eilen. I need to come clean to my father, whose Avant it is. Ei tämä kestänyt. Mähän tästä luiskahin tuonne ja sitten me otettiin Hiasella vetämään mut sieltä pois ja peili meni. Tuo oikeanpuolinen peili, kun se hierrotetaan vasten. Se on siinä jossakin meni, sitten jouttiin kiskaseen ja se on tosiaan tuo kärsi varmaan tuo aita siitä vähän. Se vaan luhistui tuosta kohtaa sitten. Sitten sitä mursketta tuo kuitenkin lisää silloin. Mutta nyt on tosiaan peilissä näkyy jäljet. So here's the damage. Se on tullut tuolta kehyksestä ulos. Sitten saisiko se sinne takas, voi olla, että saisikin, jos se sitä koittaa. Tietenkin se, että jos se sinne huoltoon vie, niin varmaan niin siellä sen sitten voi plupsauttaa sinne.
Mun mielestä tuo Motonetissä oli noita...
Niin no joo, jos sen saa sen koko. Joo,
90
jos sen saa tosta sitten kokonaan.
Ei, mutta se on tästä tämä.
Eikö niin, se on sieltä, joo. Niin. Joo, että sen saisi pois.
Tai tuliko sitä hakseliin kiinni se?
Niin joo. Sekin olisi tietenkin sitten vaihtaa sitä. Mäkin voin katsoa kyllä. Voin sitten katsoa niitä. Se oli hyvä, mä ensin puhutin sen hiekka sinne ja sitten lähdin perruttaa. Sitten mä sanoin, että hetkinen. Ja sitten mä olisin, että otan eteenpäin, ei auta. Sitten vaan koko ajan mentiin vaan syvemmälle ja sitten tuli jo sillä niin tosi pahasti sivuttain. sitten se, mitä enemmän mä sen yritin ajaa, sen syvemmälle se meni tonne aita. Että sit se oli tosiaan, sitten ensin koitettiin vettää sitä siitä liinan nurkasta, siitä liinapaikasta, mikä on tällä puolella. Ei mitään, se oli se aita siinä sillä, että se oli just takana. Sitten mä otin, että no vietään se sieltä toiselta puolelta, että se on niinku tuolta nurkasta, että se samalla kääntäisi sitä, kun se vettää sitä. Niin sillä me saatiin, Sasulla oli ihan se tässä ja se veti tuohon suuntaan, niin saatiin se sitten sieltä, että mä pääsin tuohon peruuttaan pois. Mutta tuossa mietin, että tuonne tarvitsisi sitä hiekkaa vielä viedä, että pitääkö se tehdä tästä sitten se ramppi, että ajaisiko se vaan tästä sinne.
Niin on, tästähän pääsi sitten tippaamaan. Kun...
Niin, jos tämän lätkää ja tämä on tavallaan sitten oikeassa korossa tämä huone, niin kai se sitten varmaan sais rampit siihen.
Niin, jos tosta nyt laittaisi rampit tonne alas, niin pystyisi siitä jo mennä.
Niin se voilta pääsisi sitten. Mä ajattelin laittaa eurolavoja sinne ja muuta sitten, että se on ihan oikeasti sitten jykevä, ettei ne sitten vaan ne rampit uppoa sinne ja sitten pyöri tyhjää siellä hiekassa. Kun se vaan aika hyvin kaivaa varmaan itsensä sinne, jos sen antaa sinne pyörittää, että se pitäisi sillä päästä kuitenkin rennosti sinne. Mutta sillä mä ajattelin, että jos siihen laittaisi tähän tahoon laittaisi jonkun kiven, missä tämä betonitila on. Laittaisi tuon betonitilaan niitä kiviä, niitä luiskekiviä tähän, tai niitä laattakiviä, että se ei ole se paino tässä, se rengas ei menisi tuohon foomin päälle. Niin, että laittaisi siihen sitten. Tai sitten tosiaan toinen vaihtoehto, että ottaisi eurolla vaan siitä päältä ja sen päälle se rampi, mutta pitää sitten katsoa, kun sitä alkaa viritellä, että mikä siinä on paras. Mutta sillä mä ajattelin, että voisi olla paras sitten. Niin, no se olisi toinen sitten, että olisi vaan lautaa noin päin siitä. Kun ei se niin paljon sitten kuitenkaan paina. Niin, sitten kuitenkin sitä painoa levittäisi. Että semmonen.
Täytyy tähän kipata vielä.
Joo, täytyy tähän tuoda vähän maata vielä sitten taisi taas olla. Ei ole näin jyrkkä tämä nousu tässä.
Mutta tuosta sitten kun tosiaan ottaa ne rampit alas, niin täältä.
Niin, siitä varmaan sitten pääsisi.
Tota ei ole vielä lätketty.
Ei ole lätketty vielä tätä viimeistä kerrasta. Niin, se painuukin sitten jonkun verran. Siinä on sitten jonkun verran tekemistä.
Mutta täytyy se kuitenkin lähteä.
Niin joo. So yeah, I just came clean to my father that I was yesterday stuck with the Avant on the spruce fence over there because the whole side collapsed while I was driving the sand over to that room over the back there. So the whole side collapsed and the Avant was there like sideways. And then we had to, my friend was luckily here, I also have a van, so I guess either one would have worked. So we then took a rope and pulled it from there with the van. But yeah, that was a lovely episode. Took us like half an hour to rescue Avant. But now I'm a bit worried to drive that side. So what we're discussing with my father there is that I'll put up a ramp and we'll drive inside the garage even when there's the sand. We'll of course compact it first and level it. And then when that's done, we'll put up a ramp down there and we'll drive Avant in there to get the sand to the one room afterwards. So that would be the plan for it. Also, thank you, Pavi, for the subscription. Can't believe 14 months. I hate sand. It's coarse and gets everywhere. Can't believe it. I think I had maybe in the stream start notification that it gets everywhere. You don't want it because I tried to put up a spin on the Anakin Skywalker quote. Can't believe it. How much is it gonna cost to repair? Actually, I think I maybe can show you what does the mirror look like. My father was saying that the mirror itself, you can get them, like the whole thing can be replaced and it shouldn't be expensive. So I'll just probably look that up. So that's the mirror. So it's like split in three, but apparently you can just like pull out the whole thing and replace it. So I think I'll just look up online how much are they. I'm expecting maybe 20 euros. I'm hoping not anything more than that. If it's like that, it's gonna be easy. I don't mind. Because again, you can make mistakes in a construction site that are like expense-wise thousands of euros. So anything like tens of euros is basically nothing for the budget. But yeah, I can't believe Avant got absolutely destroyed. There was also like pieces of spruce. I think there still is like I can actually pull it out. There's like a piece of spruce up here on the roof. I just pulled this from the roof, guys. So these kind of pieces were inside like everywhere on the Avant. So yeah, that was bloody lovely. I'll just return it back to the sauce, guys. That's how it's gonna make a new one. Also, hello, Mr. Jaggy. Hello. Finally here. Hello. This is the sand pit I mentioned. So yeah, 3 of the 5 rooms are now done. of course they are the smallest ones. Well, I guess the second largest, but still two of the smallest ones. But yeah, there was some drama yesterday with the Avant going sideways. Can't believe this. But yeah, what's up with Mr. Jackie Hellost? Unrelated, but I walked past my coworker and she asked if I was sleeping in the office. What the hell? Where are you? I just went back to pick up my bag, sleeping bag. Actually, yeah, I like this. I like that questioning from Pah, because you know, Gatak deserves all the questioning, guys. Can't believe this. Finally get to see the sand I've been hearing about. Yeah, actually, yeah, this is the sand pits. I can actually turn Avant around a little bit. Spin the Avant around a bit so you can actually see the sand piles. If you didn't, I don't know what was the camera angle that when you were here first time. Sounds safer going the way with the ramp, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. The only issue I have with that, like the only thing I'm slightly stressed about, is what I said to my father as well, that we need to make sure the sand is compacted as crazy and that the angle we go in there is like really small. So we don't want it to be steep for the ramp to go in. Because if it's steep, yeah, we can get in there, no problem. The steeper, the easier it is to just like flop in there. But the problem becomes when we try to reverse out of there. And if there's like even a smallish amount of angle when we have to go up again, there's the risk that our like the Avant tires will just like start spinning instead of like going on the ramp. And if that's the case, then we'll be like digging a hole in the sand with the tires. And so that would be that would be horrible. Because getting the Avant out of the sand pit would be then like next level hell. But yeah, I tend to do this so that I lift this up a bit and then I give it a bit of a shake like that, so it sort of levels it with where the scoop is. And that then helps me to not spill it when I'm like driving it back and forth. But yeah, that's the main building on the left side, and this is the garage building on the right side. I think I mentioned in Jen's stream that this garage building is 110 square meters. So this is like the 2-car garage that I'm now pouring the sand in. The one left and behind us is gonna be the office. So that's gonna be like the office and stream room of mine, where there's gonna be like it's not gonna be officially a kitchen, because the building permit people were like, you're not allowed to build a kitchen in that. But it's gonna have like a fridge at least. And then it has a separate bathroom. And then the room to the right and behind it, that's like handcrafts room. So that's I'm hoping to like start doing carpentry and stuff. Because my late grandpa was like really good with his hands, and he had done like what's the word in English? If you know those like where you rotate a piece of timber, like a piece of wood, you keep rotating it and you chisel away at it. There's a word for it, but I can't come up with it right now. But there's like a separate sort of like a line of carpentry, which is something I'm sort of curious about. I also would like to make like those epoxy resin tables, if you've seen those, like ones with like rivers inside them and stuff. I feel like those are really cool, so that would be nice. Where's the Warhammer room? That would be in the office. I'm hoping to make like a tabletop table for like TRPG and stuff in the office room. But yeah, that's the main building then behind these piles. It's a bit awkward angle for here, but the room closest to us on the main building here, that's the main bedroom. So that's like the master bedroom. There's gonna be like a walk-in closet and a bathroom next to it, so it's gonna be like an en-suite, I guess. It's rare in Finland to have a bedroom with a connected bathroom, but we wanted one of those. And then on that far side, on the opposite side, there's 2 bedrooms and a library room for Eguna. In the middle, there's the entrance for the whole, like the main entrance will be here. And then there's gonna be a long corridor through the whole building. To the right, there's the utility room and another toilet. And then there's the shower and a sauna at the very end on the right side. And then there's the kitchen living room area is at the far end on the left side. Yeah, lathe, actually, yeah, that's, I don't know how to pronounce it either. Lathe is the, yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Lathe is the machine, methinks, yeah, that's the one.
No idea what a person using a lathe would be called except a machinist. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I don't know either. Like, what would be called? What would you be called when you're using it? Like a person using one of those. Like, what would your title be? But yeah, so the plan currently is that we are building this secondary side building with the garage and the office and the handcrafts room, carpentry room, whatever you call it. This would be hopefully done this year, by the end of the year, and then the main building will continue on next year. Because then we could use this, even though like you're not permitted to live in this, like the secondary building. Hence, that's also the reason you're not allowed to put a kitchen in there and stuff, because that's considered apparently like living space. So if it's gonna be like a garage building, you can't have one of those. But we could still use it as sort of like a base of operations. We would also be able to like put things behind locks there. We already have stuff behind locks in the caravan. You can see there behind. That's a blue caravan I built a year before the construction started. So we already have a lock on that. But it would still be different to have like a toilet and you know, running water on the plot. So I'm hoping that would then like speed up the main building construction, hopefully. Can't believe Cedric is here for the sand camp. It's also hello. Let me get some. There's actually, I think there is gonna be so much extra here. So I would maybe not even like fight you too hard if you were to be like, actually I need some of that sand. Because unfortunately when I ordered this, because I was like, we would need some more coarse gravel for around the building for scaffolding. Because we need to put up some scaffolding when we get high enough. So we would need some more gravel so that we would have enough space for the scaffolding. Unfortunately, the people that delivered this sand, they said that they can't really like mix and match the gravel and sand, because they can mix and match the just gravel. So you can ask for like coarse gravel and like washed gravel, and when it comes in like with the truck and then a trailer behind it, the trailer can have like different kind of gravel. But with the sand, I guess they come from like a different place or something, so they cannot mix and match. They cannot mix and match with the sand. So if you order sand, that's all you're getting. Yes, like a wood lathe, right? Yeah, it's the word of the day, exactly. Word of the day is lathe. When are you gonna finish? Can't believe this, Ketek. That's diabolical. I think you yourself said that this won't finish until like, was it 2030 or something? Or was it 2045 even that you said? I remember Ketek is said to be the #1 hater here, so it has to be something diabolical that he has said. Estimations. Could you put plywood over the sand for driving over it? Yeah, I think that would also actually not be a bad idea, because we also have like extra sheets of plywood. It's a bit thin though, so I think it might break when you drive over it. But I guess if we have like any like scrap pieces or stuff, we could definitely use that. I just feel like we just have to put in like not just one thing, we just have to like put in a layer of all sorts of stuff. Better safe than sorry when you go over the sand. Because again, I guess we could like just pull it out with the car again, but if it's in an angle and stuff, it's gonna be interesting. Say, let's bring my dump trailer over and scoop the scraps. Can't believe it. Oh, please. Why is the water running? What did you do to it? Can't believe it. Can't believe Pahvi coming in with the dad jokes there. We have a redeem for having to pay for those. But I guess since Pahvi is the moderator, can't be banned for those. Abuse of power surely then, guys. But yeah, Jackie, do you think Jen could be driving this Avant? Surely this is nothing too special. It does require like hand-feet coordination to some extent, but you can also like do one thing at a time in most cases. 2050 is diabolical. Imagine thinking I said it was early SMH. What kind of foundation is this? So this is insulation brick. with like concrete poured inside it. So it's EPS insulation brick. The ulterior walls are 45 centimeter thick. The inner part is 8 centimeters thick and the ulterior part is 23 centimeters thick and the concrete space is 14 centimeters. And in total that makes 45 centimeters. Surely guys, don't do the maths, I surely said them correctly. But yeah, the whole house will be made with the same materials, so we are just like doing the sand filling here and then we'll continue with the walls, because it's easier to do the sand filling when we can fill it from basically every direction as opposed to having to always drive inside here, because also you have to compact it in like 20-30 centimeter intervals. So if you were to like make a ramp down there, you would have to like fill it all the way, like too much in a way. Or then you would have to like take it with a wheelbarrow or something. Damn, come to the States and build my workshop to this level. Yeah, that's we had like comments earlier in like a newspaper kind of thing, where people were saying that yeah, it's not gonna be any cheaper building it yourself and building it like yourself. And I feel like there is the difference there, that I'm not saying it's gonna be like any cheaper in like the overall expenses for this whole thing. But I'm still hoping that we'll save money doing it ourselves. It's just that the same amount of money that would be spent if we had like others come in and build it for us, we can then use for things like this, like thicker walls for the workshop and like, you know, because here in Finland you don't have to make like your garage insulated as well as your like living quarters, like your main building. We just decided that we want it to be, because we're the ones paying for the heating. It's like gonna save us money in the long run. So cool to see the green loader finally. This looks awesome. Yeah, this was especially the last year's streams. Like I would say 9 out of 10 of the last year's streams were me driving Avant around. Unless it was just like me then shoveling or raking gravel, because it was basically gravel business all year. And it was diabolical. But this year at least we have gotten some like brick gluing and stuff as well, so it hasn't been all this madness. I wonder if they need more sand in there. It's looking like it might be done already. Like it might be almost at the level where it needs to. Maybe in the middle there I could put it another scoop's worth, but I guess that could maybe then be it for the sand. But yeah, I'm just driving with the boom, or the beam, I don't know what to call it, boom I guess, extended, so I don't have to put it back and forth. You do notice that it's like heavier when the beam boom thingy is extended all the way. You can feel like the rear wheels are like lifting upwards, because the Avant itself isn't really that heavy. So yeah, I guess that could be maybe it for some time now. Making the house with same materials is diabolical. Exactly orange, that's what we'll be using for the house then. We'll just build it out of sand. You know, you guys have heard of sand castles, surely. I think we've had the people joking already on this stream that have we built a sand castle already. So surely that's what we'll be making the house out of. I'm gonna buy one of these and start renting it out. This thing's sick. Yeah, they actually do rent these out in here in Finland. Like I know, for example, my father has already, because this is my father's Avant. He bought this for like plowing snow and doing stuff like that on his plot. He also like has a pier like for access to the sea, so like getting a boat on the ocean and stuff. So he like lifts that whole thing up with this as well. This thing can, like, depending on what model you're getting, these go from like 200 series up onto 800 series. This is like in the middle, this is a 530. So this I would feel like is a perfect balance of strength and size, because the bigger ones of course have more strength, but they're also like larger. I know they use them in like farms and stuff, like where you have like cows and stuff, like in dairy farms. They have like the bigger ones over there. they use those in there, and I guess they are, you like less of an there's too big or something like that when you have like massive amount of space to move around. But here it was perfect size, because you can see the corridor between the buildings here. This can fit in there as well. We brought the gravel inside there with this, and had we not had the ability to like take this in there, it would have been diabolical, because the corridor is 15 meters from here to here. So had we had to do this with like a wheelbarrow, it would have taken weeks, at least a week, easy. Because now it took us like 2 to 3 evenings to do it, because we had to put in like insulation boards underneath to protect from frost. But yeah, if this didn't fit in there, it would have been horrible. Because I think it was pretty much, I think the whole thing is like 1.8 meters wide, but there's the rainwater collecting pipes in there, which makes it a bit narrower. But this thing, we did measure it, because I had a friend that needed a bush, like 3 or 4 bushes. He wanted those to be ripped out of the ground, and I was like, yeah, I can come in, and he measured that there's like one pathway to his backyard, and it was 137 centimeters, so just over a meter wide. And we measured, and this was like 1 meter 32 centimeters wide with the scoop. So it was like there was a 5 centimeter gap where I had to drive in, but yeah, we did manage. But yeah, definitely these are definitely quality stuff. But they are, I guess, in here they have the reputation of being sort of pricey, because you can get like cheaper ones as well. Like I mentioned earlier, that my father, when he was like doing the snow works at his plot, and noticed that his neighbor had bought a cheaper one, like I don't know what the brand was. It's a red machine. That's all I know about it, and it's Chinese made, which I guess isn't like a bad thing. Just that it's cheap one. And he noticed that he was like, when he was doing the snow thing, when my father is doing it, he has like this, like a machine in front that like spins it and then spews it out. I don't know what's that called in English. It's like aura in Finnish. And the neighbor also had one, but the way the neighbor was driving it was that he was like driving forwards, stopping, spinning the machine, and then like driving again and then spinning it while stopping. Auger is what it's called. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. So like with an auger, and then my father was like, "Why are you stopping every time then spinning it?" And the neighbor was saying that it doesn't have enough strength to do both, so the machine could only like either drive or spin the auger, whereas this one of course has like enough strength to do both, and I guess more. So there's like I guess downsides to like saving money in some aspects as well. The only downside to this one is that it doesn't have an AC, and that's one part my father is also like regretting, because when he bought this, he could have gotten AC on it. It would have costed 1,500 euros, I think, extra, and he was like, yeah, I guess we can do without, because he was thinking that it's gonna be mostly used for snow work, and you wouldn't have like a need for AC if it's like frozen temperatures outside. But since it had now been used a lot during summertime as well, it would have been nice if it had an AC. They cannot, like, they don't have the option to install it after. Like, it's only done in the factory. Nothing, it can be done after, apparently. So it's unfortunate that we are without the AC for now. But yeah, I guess I could then maybe go back to the, I was thinking if I drive it back there, do I switch back to the forklift spike thingy? I guess I could. So I'll just go back and let go of the scoop. They're not moving fast either. I start losing my mind when it gets 40 Celsius with no AC. Yeah, it's luckily nothing like that. Like not like crazy warm here. But just at the window here, I have like a window to the side. But that window like tends to close on itself. When there's like these bumps on the left and right side, like when it tilts from right to left, the window closes. So there's hardly any air inside here. And it does get warm in here, especially with the sun, because it's like a greenhouse effect with the insane amount of glass around me, like the windows. But yeah, this thing can move like, I think top speed is like 24 kilometers per hour, so it's not intended to move fast. you can go like faster with it, but it's a bit of a bumpy ride, especially at least on the plot here. So I tend to take it easy. But yeah, here's the scaffolding waiting for us to go higher on the walls. Gets super humid with all the moisture your body produces, yeah. Especially if it's like rainy outside as well, because then it's like no matter if you keep the things open or not, it's like it doesn't really help. But yeah, if you don't like open it at all, it gets humid inside really fast. But yeah, that's also another thing you could have like gotten if you paid extra, is that you could have gotten these, because these are now mechanical like levers that I need to open to get rid of the scoop. You could have gotten, and like you paid extra, and you could have gotten those hydraulic, so you could like let go of them inside here as well. I think that was a smart place to save by my father, because that's not a big thing to go in there and like open it. That's not bad. So I think that's, for the amount we need to do it, I feel like it would have been like wasted money had my father put in money for that. But yeah, now we basically just like lower it down and then we turn it, and as we turn it, it like drops down from there. And then I will see how well I can attach the forklift forks. I removed one of the forks on the forklift thingy, because if I'm to move the compactor around, I only need the one fork. But let's see if I can attach it again. That's just another thing to fail. Manual one was a good choice. Yeah, I feel like if you had to move, like switch between those things multiple times a day, I feel like it maybe would be like warranted. Like it would maybe make sense for the price and stuff. But yeah, you then just have to hook up those, and then there's a small here, it drops them in place. So it like automatically locks them in place then. So you only have to take, oh dear. Oh, actually I think we're back already. Oh, it's back. Interesting. I wonder what that was about. Maybe there was some mobile data issues or something. That seems to have been a fast one. Let me see if there's a... Let me see if there's anything I can troubleshoot. Also, thank you for the follow, Cedric. Yeah, I think it should be good now. I don't think there's... Now the temperature is a bit high. It's 60 degrees at the moment. So let me just open the bag a little bit, because you guys are in a stream bag. Maybe get some air for you guys as well. You guys are getting hot and bothered. 60 degrees Celsius is a bit hot here. Just like the pizza stream, yeah, exactly. That was like horrible though. I can't believe I would only have needed to like restart the modem for that one. I don't think there was anything else wrong with it back then. But yeah, what we have basically now is we have a hook. So this is an amateur patent pending. So we can use this guy to take away the compactor from inside the... So yeah, I wonder if we'll take it already, or because there's still some work that guys need to do inside the building, but I guess we could already take out the compactor from where it is, because I forgot to do that earlier. I was like saying it also, like, yeah guys, I'm gonna take out the compactor before I go in and switch the scoop, and I never did. So it's under there behind the tarp. So I'll go and get the tarp away. First thing you do is restart. Yeah, this guy worked in IT for 2 years. I actually did. I have said to people on the phone hundreds of times that they need to restart it. And I didn't do it myself, guys. I'm a hypocrite. Diabolical. With a lot of these machines, it's a question of figuring out what add-ons are needed, which would be nice to have, which aren't at all, because they can sure add on money quickly. Yeah, those are really pricey, and they have like a massive, insane amount of like variety there.
There's like special ones for like hay bales and like ones that like squeeze those, and like they have made pretty much everything for anyone. But it's just again like what size scoops do you need, if you need an auger or not, and those kind of things. So you just have to decide how is your money best used. But yeah, I guess I'll reveal this one then, because I just packed this in because there was some fear-mongering. There was some fear-mongering that it's gonna get rain within an hour. But yeah, I wonder if we can get to that side already, or if we should wait. But I guess we can hoist it from there already, regardless. So yeah, this is again patent pending, guys. Surely an amateur build. Money is best used by sending it to me. Is diabolical attack. You of all people deserve $0. Wait, what? That was maybe a bit too much. I mean, you deserve -dollars is what I meant with 0 being too much for you. That's what I meant, guys. Gatak is the #1 hater here. #1 hater. But yeah, so the goal is to fish it out. Guys, we have a biter. The fish has bitten. I'll just slowly reverse it out. There we go. But yeah, again, the forklift thingy we're using should have 2 spikes, but you can detach those. So I took one out. What I'm thinking is that we could maybe place it inside there regardless of if we'll use it today or not, because we can just put the tarp on it so that it's just like already in place where we need it. We could also like give a little bit of pressure to the other guys, being like, yeah guys, the compactor is waiting for you. No, just kidding. I'm really grateful for the people that came in to help today, as was yesterday as well. I had 2 friends over yesterday to help us. We couldn't have done it without them. The same as today without Ekona's father and Ekona's friend. We definitely wouldn't have gotten it anywhere where it is now. Because there's also like when you're building for yourself, I was actually discussing this yesterday with the guys, is that like there's a certain amount of days you can ask for help from people around you. And like me and Ekuna, since we're building this for ourselves, we need to be here basically every day. But no one else can be like asked to be here every day. No one else is gonna be here building for themselves. So it's not like I could be like, yeah, hey, Elias, you're coming here every day, are you not? Like, why would he? It's not like he's building this for himself, so it's not like he's getting much from this. Of course, it's like nice to help a friend sometimes, but if that friend is like expecting you to be there 24/7, that's not a friendship, guys. That's a red flag, guys, surely. There we go. Compactor delivered. We need refund, what the hell? Money is best used by sending it to me. If you send it to me, the money will get taxed less. Is diabolical reasoning. I guess it's actually like real and true, but still surely diabolical, guys. Surely diabolical. Sounds diabolical.
can't believe Cedric immediately took Gatak's side. We need more like, because you know I said Gatak is the #1 hater, and I feel like we need more people that aren't haters here, because I feel like anyone that joins the chat immediately somehow gets recruited to the dark side. But yeah, you can see it better if Jackie you're still here. So this is the main building side that we're like driving on. This one room that we saw here, it's gonna have like walls inside it, of course. So it's like for these concrete walls, it's gonna be one single block, but we'll have like interior walls in there. And then the far end here is there. That's the kitchen plus living room area. Here, right in the front of us, you can see those are the roof elements. So those are also EPS insulation, and then there's like a Z-shaped iron inside them for structural strengthening, I guess. But yeah, once again I have to go in and like let go of the levers so I can get rid of this. We will turn Jackie into a hater complete. I'm encouraging you, amateur. No hate, let's go. Very nice. Finally we have someone that didn't immediately fold to the haters. A t-shirt for Gatak. That's diabolical. Guys, did you actually hear the audio clip when Gatak first messaged today? Because I have set up a command. Can't believe it's this tight. I have set up a command for when Gatak joins the stream. And that should be the enough voice line. There we go. Guys, that was a strain. I feel like this sort of position for lifting things is maybe not ideal. Unideal. Forgot about that. I know law, very nice. Justice for Gatak. He's a knower. Complete. Also, I like the reindeer in the name. But yeah, so now we would need to do another perfect delivery. We have placed this here once and it went nicely. What I did was I put the hook over on that side. I think I did it something like this. Only something like this. I guess that's okay. But yeah, I don't know if I will take either the scoop or the forklift spikes for now, because it depends on what we'll do next. So I guess I could leave it here for now, because depending on what the ramp needs, basically. Because if we need to, we could take like the compactor out if we can just do the ramp there. If not, then I'll just like start scooping more stuff or whatever is needed for it. There can be no positivity here, complete. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I finally got your chocolates. I haven't opened the box yet. I didn't hear it when I joined complete. Surely it comes when Gatak joins. I've had to do it manually, I think, each time, because I don't know if it works or not. It's supposed to work. Because I had like a command set up that would send a message and then play the audio clip. When I like test it, it does play the audio clip. And I think just once it did send the message, I think. But I don't know if it only did the one thing. But I did remove the message thingy, so it now should only do the clip, so the audio clip. So I don't know. I have to test it. I have to test it later, I guess. But yeah, let me take you guys. It's gonna be hand filmed again. It is an action cam you're seeing this through, so it is the Osmo Action 4. So we might be getting rain out there. We also might be getting disconnected, it seems. So I guess it's not really a fan of me swaying you about. I guess we're back. The angle of the sky was too much. It was too much, guys.
But yeah, where did I leave the tripod? There it is. Let me place you guys back on the tripod then. So it would be less of my shaky hands. But yeah, so this is the secondary building that we're hoping to finish this year. The room to this room over here. This is the office. So my like workspace and stuff. Here's the doorway to the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. This is a technical room, so this will have like the heating and stuff. And then that will be the carpentry room. And then there's the 2-car garage at the very end. But yeah, I think it was just me moving too much, causing the disconnect. Let me first put you on it. But yeah, it's been almost 4 hours. But did Gattac approve of the inspection on the build? Can't believe this. Never. Would have been amazing if Saku stopped ripping the door every time he stretched it out. Can't believe Pahvi was calling me out on all my fancy techniques. I learned from like a Italian grandmaster surely. I absolutely did not, and you could tell. You could definitely tell. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna rain anytime now. So I wonder if we should be like smart and like hands free before we get showered. Before we get showered on. But yeah, there's hella pipes coming from the grounds, and those are the blue ones are cold water pipes. Then there's some sewage pipes. Those are the like on the back there on the garage building. And then I guess yeah, as the final thingy, I could show the main building floor plan. Again, the main building won't be done this year, so we're leaving it as is for now. But let me just take you somewhere where you can sort of see all the rooms. Maybe here. It's starting storming here, so it might be coming over there soon. That is silly. Don't be jinxing this. Can't believe this. How much rain do you get there? We get more rain towards the end of the year, and then of course it turns to snow. But it has been a rainier summer than like let's say last year, for example. Last year was like bloody lovely, like a bit too lovely for us because we were like graveling sand here. Graveling sand? I meant we were raking and shoveling gravel. Okay guys, it's clearly time to end. I can't believe this. So if it's going to rain, for sure a tarp on the compactor again is, yeah, I think we'll have to place that one, yeah. I'll go and put that on. But yeah, so the main floor, that's again the kitchen corner. This will be like the living room on this far end. Here's the corridor going through the whole building. In the middle, this one's the main bedroom. It will have a walk-in closet and a bathroom. Then there's actually a bathroom here with the door towards the utility room, and then there's a bathroom here, the door towards the corridor. Then this is the utility room, so like laundry and stuff. And then this here is first there's the shower area, and then there's the sauna at the very end. And then on that side, this is like a massive one big box. There's gonna be a library room, so like bookshelves and stuff. And then two bedrooms right next to each other over there. But yeah, it's looking like we might be going out to eat instead of getting stuff here to eat, because it's gonna be raining really soon. That's a big shower, yeah, there's both sauna and a shower there. But yeah, I guess that's all for today then. Can't believe Gattac's trying to say that we aren't allowed to end. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining, and again thank you for the helpers as well. What the hell, guys, it's gonna rain like madness soon. Like, it's so dark all of a sudden. It's like the night fell on us. Can't believe the red card. Diabolical. Thanks for great stream. Thank you for being here, Jaggy. Can't believe the cards are 1 green, 1 yellow and 5 red. Diabolical, guys. True hate activities right there from Gattac. I think there was 1 red card at the beginning of the stream where I think it was mostly because I ignored the chat, because the chat phone was once again working as intended, so it didn't show me any messages. It was wild. It was wild. It was diabolical. I guess we could raid out. Let's raid Bloody Drongo. He's playing Project Jumbo. I was actually watching. I was hoping to watch more, like Curly was playing Project Jumbo as well, but she starts at like 1 AM for us, so it was too late. I was already like in bed when I noticed it. But yeah, Bloody Drongo is. I was playing Rimworld earlier when we raided him. Now he's playing Project Zomboid, which is something I actually played like last week or the week before with my friend. We were like contemplating if we want to wait for the update, but that like breaks all the mods. So we were like, yeah, let's just play it before. And it was a lot of fun. I do like Project Zomboid. It's a punishing game, but it's a nice one. So yeah, I can highly recommend Project Zomboid. But yeah, I guess I'll have to raid and run, so I'll come in and say that, because again, the rain is really on us. I'm just like, I think, minutes away from getting absolutely showered, and we need to put the tarp on and stuff. So, but yeah, thank you guys. Catch you on Sunday then.
Thank you.
Also thank you, Elias, for being here. This is me, guys. This is surely me. Can't believe Katak is disappointed. SMH, how much long? It's 29 seconds, guys. What is this? Guys, the rain is on us. I can taste it. I can taste it. Diabolical. Diabolical, guys. Okay, I'll go into the end screen around 10 seconds because there's like a massive delay surely here, guys. Surely. Get drenched for your hair.